across the line. Hey, everybody.
We're live?
Yeah, this is it. Hi.
Bonus
I gotta
contest.
find my phone charger.
Bonus points contest.
Are you going to leave, Scott? People can see you for the first time ever?
Like, I should probably also not stand up.
I mean, you go get your phone charger.
Go
Figure out whatever you're doing.
Do you, Scott?
You do you, boo-boo.
Well, I mean, I should probably just, like, I'll do this, and, like, then I'll stand up.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, the stream started going in the background. Freaked me out. Hey, I'm Alex. Roger Pokorny is here.
I'm famous.
World star.
World star hip hop.
Scott's here. He went to go find his phone charger.
He's alive. Checking my Twitter.
19,000 people follow you.
Whoa!
God damn!
Just in, world famous.
For Roger's mom that's following me out there watching right now, I am drinking on the job of watching your son. So his life is
drinking.
probably in danger. Of course, he's drinking water.
I'm drinking water. I'm being healthy.
See, he's being a good kid.
Or is it water?
Or is it water?
Or is it vodka?
Or is it vodka? I just
ton
poured ice cold vodka.
Jesus
in
Christ,
that
that's
glass.
expensive, isn't it?
Vodka?
Like a ton of it. Like
I mean, a ton of it, yeah. Well, you would die also.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Hey, Brant Ranch retweeted.
Brant Ranch retweeting shit out there.
Yo, you know who liked that tweet of
What?
yours?
What?
Jamie Kennedy.
What?
Yeah.
Like the real Jamie
yeah, the
Kennedy?
real Jamie Kennedy. Yo, it's lit. Yo.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. What a good time.
That is awesome. She knows what's up.
Yeah, she does know what's up. She's awesome.
Welcome to bonus points content.
Hey.
We have 50% of bonus points right here.
What's up? Hey,
I hope
sorry.
my dream one day is that you, Caleb, and I can record a podcast together
That's not
in
mine.
person. That's not your dream. No, your dream was to record a podcast with Caleb in person.
It wasn't.
I think it was.
All right.
You did it. Was it all right?
Nah, it was good. It was very stressful. We got mad at each other.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
No. It's not even on camera.
Oh.
We had to do 10 minutes per time because we're working with DSLRs.
Yeah.
So it was really annoying.
How'd you sync the audio? Did you do clap? You didn't do clap? You just had to fucking figure it out?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've
I
been
knew it was around here somewhere.
Yeah. Did you find it,
Somehow
Scott?
it was behind my computer.
Scott, don't start talking before you put your headphones on.
I will always start talking before I put my headphones on.
I mean, I like Scott because he has balls. You know, he's able to do what he wants to do. Unlike Alex, he does what he wants.
Scott lives his life with no one
Of course
in
he does.
charge. People can see Scott.
Yeah.
A lot of people have never seen Scott.
I've never seen Scott. I thought he was just a blue man.
He was just the blue silhouette. Scott, rotate your camera a little bit
Yeah.
so they can see you more.
oh yeah,
Let me see you.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
back
Scott.
over here.
What we need to get you is like a desk tripod so that people
Yep.
can. Oh yeah, look at that.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know what?
Now you can yell at me if I'm not speaking into my mic.
You know what
Yeah.
we need to get you, Scott? A reliable co-host.
Okay, so Nobshin's not here.
Yeah.
You know, he had a stressful
Exactly.
situation,
That's fine.
and his air conditioner's broken.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Sounds like a literal nightmare.
Yeah.
Um,
Shouts out to Nobishin one
Tony's
time.
not here. He texted me a minute before we were supposed to start
Literal minute.
and said, "Can we push this to tomorrow?" Which, you know, shit comes up, shit happens. I'm not angry or anything, but unfortunately he can't be here because we can't push this because you're here.
Yeah. I mean, you could have pushed it.
No, you're our
You
illustrious
sure?
guest.
You can push it right now.
We're gonna push it. We're gonna push it.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, God, I hope she doesn't watch this.
Yeah, that's
she knows how much I curse. You've shown her my videos.
Yeah. So if you curse, you curse.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking curse. I'm never gonna hold back.
I hate you so much.
Yeah, dude. I'm a 23-year-old man. I can do whatever I want.
Drinking beer.
Drinking a beer
Let me see what it is.
tonight is a big squeeze.
That sounds like a juice.
It is. Oh, it's got juice in it.
Yeah.
It's a UFO, which is the unfiltered sub-brand of Harpoon Brewery. Very good.
Hey, wait.
Oh yeah. Could you eye roll harder for me? Yeah, he's rolling hard.
Yeah, I'm rolling hard. I'm balling hard.
He's balling hard, real
me.
hard. Scott, how's life, man? How's your week been? It's your birthday on Thursday.
Holy shit!
It was
Happy
my
birthday,
birthday.
Scott.
It was my birthday.
We all texted you saying happy birthday, and you didn't respond at all.
Nope.
Tony said like it's normal for Scott to do that, and that apparently one day on your birthday when you guys were living together, you refused to address him directly for the entire day. Do you remember this?
I'm not entirely sure if that was an intentional or not.
Yeah, that's actually just Scott.
Yeah.
He didn't know it was his birthday. So how's your week, man?
That week's been pretty good.
Okay.
I got to work in the office all week this week.
You didn't get to throw fish around? Throwing fish in ice blocks?
No.
What do you do for a living, Scott?
Throw fish and ice around.
He throws fish and ice around.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, like a warehouse
Okay.
where they have fish?
Yeah.
He throws them around.
Oh, I know a lot about that.
Yeah, just tons.
You got real silent. I got scared. I'm sorry.
That's okay. There might be a little delay. That happens.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Don't look at me like that, biting your
Biting my finger.
finger. Yeah.
So what'd you do for your birthday?
yeah.
You
My
worked
birthday, I didn't do anything.
your parents didn't take you out to dinner?
No, we did end up getting sushi, but we got the takeout.
Okay. Sushi's good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like sushi?
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. I love sushi.
Yeah, we got some good sushi joints in LI. The island.
in LI.
Yeah, the LI. God damn
I thought you were saying LA with like a really pretentious accent.
No.
I was very confused. That's good.
LI.
Sushi takeout. You're 23 now.
23.
Now the whole cast, save for Nabshin, obviously who's older, is 23. So we're all old farts now. 23, I guess, is the year everyone hates you.
Yeah.
Is Michael Jordan or something?
Yeah, that's when I started hating Michael Jordan.
My coworkers would come up to me like, 23, Jordan! And I'm like, what the what are you saying?
Yeah. What is that?
Jordan
What are
here.
sports?
Space Jam.
Oh.
Brought to you by Space Jam.
Michael Jordan, the baseball player.
The baseball player / golf player
Yeah.
/ Olympic gymnast.
Yeah. What?
No. Very, very tall.
Oh, okay.
Anything interesting happen? You get up to any shenanigans, Scott? Anything?
Shenanigans, not so much.
Cool. All right, cool. Good talk, buddy. Just like Scott's like, fuck it. Just you went around throwing fish, tossing
Yeah.
people around.
It's your birthday. Doesn't matter.
Hey, you worked in the office.
Yeah.
What's the office like? It's cold.
Well, comparatively, it's warm.
Yeah, because the fish are on ice, and he's throwing ice.
Okay.
And
now I
like
figured out
the entire warehouse is refrigerated.
I thought this was all
Because
one
it has
joke.
to be.
No, this
No.
is real.
This is real.
This is real life.
Yeah, this is real.
Okay.
Scott got trapped in a freezer and nearly died one time. It was like an ice box, right?
It's the ice maker, right? So you in order to get the ice out, you gotta rinse your feet in an ice bath.
Scott, you're blocking
foot
the
bath.
camera with your hand.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You gotta rinse your feet in the foot bath, and you get to climb into the ice machine, and then you whack at it with a shovel. This particular one was pretty thin for like an ice block, and it was pretty tall. So I was just smacking at it, at the top, and the bottom just caved out on it, and
So you're
locked
in
my
the ice
exit
box,
out.
right?
So I'm in the ice box.
You climb into the ice maker, and
And
then
it's
he's
like-
smacking it, and then
Wow.
locks in. Almost died.
Jesus.
Scott's almost died a lot, actually.
Yeah.
You
wanna hear
have a
about that?
near-death experience like once a year, and it's terrifying. You're gonna give me a stroke.
You want to hear about the most terrifying one?
Yeah, sure.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
I tell you
This is
about did I tell you about the roller coaster?
No. Oh God, here it comes.
Oh.
Okay.
I was strapped to the front of a
believe
roller
it's
coaster.
Back.
Okay.
Not strapped.
Okay. Not strapped. Already a bad idea.
Okay, so I think it's not Barnes and Noble, Knoebels. I think that was the name of the amusement park we were going to.
Barnes
And
and
they
Knoebels. That was a joke, Scott.
I don't
Just let
know.
go. It's just.
I always confuse the two. And we went, and I never really like roller coasters. However, I was too young to not go on to be alone, and everybody was going on this roller coaster. It was the biggest roller coaster in the amusement park, and one of the oldest as well. It was called the Phoenix.
Okay. Like a phoenix from the ashes.
Fuck you. I was waiting for you to say that. That's why I looked at you.
Scott rose from his own ashes.
Oh God.
So I'm forced to then get in line, walk with my parents and everyone that I was with onto this roller coaster. And I was not anything about this, so I'm kind of just in the back of everyone, upset with my cousin.
Of course. How old were you at the time? This is last week, probably.
10.
Okay.
I was 10, so this was like 13 years ago.
13 years ago. Wow. Yeah, think about that, Roger. You were 6. You were probably, you were 4?
You would have been lucky. See, you wouldn't have been allowed to go on this ride.
I was 4, yeah.
Roger was 4, so he definitely would have been able to go on this ride.
Maybe.
You're a child.
I was a fat kid.
Fat, tall? What are you saying? Okay, go on.
So we go up. And we get checked into the back of the. We get checked into the backmost cart. I got my brother, my other cousin in front of me. I got 2 cousins with me. Then my parents and their parents fill the other 2 seats.
Cool. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
And the ride goes off. It's fine. We go up. And we go up.
And we go up. And then Scott falls off. No, go ahead.
And, at this point, I want to say I don't have a good measurement of height, but I was definitely over anything else built in the park.
Okay.
Everything else was definitely under me, and you've been to amusement parks.
Yeah.
Their rides are huge.
Yeah.
This was bigger than the Ferris wheel.
Jesus. Fuck this. I'm so afraid of this. Like, this is bullshit. I'm done. I'm out. This is me on the roller coaster. Fuck. I'm 10 years old. My parents are like, what do you say? Fuck.
So, we're going up, and, it's fine. I'm strapped in. I'm good. There's one single bar that holds you down. And we got that. I'm good.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Not good. Ends up.
So to give you an idea,
please tell me you didn't go flying off, Scott. Oh my god.
To give you an idea of just what this ride does to you. You know how high I just told you we were?
Yeah.
You go, I want to say, the thing only holds you up about 10 feet above the ground.
Okay.
And that is your first drop that gets you through the rest of the ride.
Okay.
It's not like the other things where they're electric, kind of the other way around. No. You go all the way down. It's like Splash Mountain. You just let it go.
No.
And that's what gets you through the rest of the ride.
No, Elsa, don't let it go. Hold on to me, please.
So
you're
we get to the first thing. I'm not okay.
You're not okay.
What's wrong?
But I'm me. So I'm not saying anything. I'm just like, fuck this.
Yes. Scott, not the most talkative guy, ends up.
And we go down. I'm holding on to this bar that's holding me in. I'm holding on to this bar that's holding me in. And as we get to the bottom, it flings up.
Oh no!
So it's up all the way up. And now me and my cousin are screaming.
Oh yeah, you are. I'm screaming.
Of course,
not for ice cream, Mr. Pokorny. No.
Of course, it's not because we're not doing this. Oh, we're afraid screaming. We're trying to get the attention of the other people in front of us because everybody's doing the roller coaster scream.
Yeah, like yay.
Hey, help us! We're about to fall off, kind of scream.
Yeah.
So they turn around and, of course, they're like, "Oh shit, what the fuck's going on?"
Then they're screaming.
Yeah. For ice cream.
Yeah, for ice cream.
So we didn't know when this thing was ending, and as it turns out, we had to drop through that round 3 more times.
All right. So this is terrible. This is the worst thing I've ever heard.
It's amazing. I mean, did anyone get hurt?
Nobody got hurt,
Okay, that's fine then.
but
Did your parents see the place?
no.
Damn.
We told them that the bar was broken and it was flung up mid-ride, and they wouldn't let anyone else on it.
Okay. That's good. Smart.
should've
That's
sued
the
them.
smart thing to do.
Yeah. Or just let some other.
Like ugly kids.
Only the ugly kids.
Only the ugly kids in the back seat. I'm sorry, Scott. I'm sorry that you had to go through
Yeah,
that.
me too.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
On a brighter
But
note,
it is 13 years behind me, so whatever.
yeah, he
Still
survived
haunts you to this day.
to this day.
Should you cover up the Apple symbol just in case they sue us?
No, I mean, like, people know that I use a computer to record this.
I'm joking.
Babe. It's weird that I can physically touch Roger Pokorny now. He's in my
That's
house.
small hands.
Yeah. You get big hands. I have big hands.
Yeah, but it's like skinny.
Yeah, you do have
It's the
skinny.
only part of my body that's
you got
skinny.
skinny fingers.
Yeah, I do.
And you're a little webbed. Like you're like a fish that's trying to kill somebody.
God.
On a brighter note, Roger
Hey,
Roger and I have
hey,
been
hey,
hanging.
hey.
Yeah,
I'm the fish.
that's true. Scott is a living dolphin.
He is.
A land walking dolphin. He swims like faster
Whoa.
than most actual fish.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think about Michael Phelps?
How do you feel about Michael Phelps?
With the
He's still
cupping?
faster than me, of course, but like he's not a fish.
But he's not a fish.
I'm a fish.
Well, what if you started cupping or whatever the hell he's doing?
Yeah, whatever. Like, he's putting like
Those
weird nipples on himself.
Yeah.
Right. Not a fish.
Not a fish.
Oh, okay.
Scott doesn't need to do that because he's a fish.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm a fish.
I don't get this joke.
50% fish.
All right.
You haven't seen me swim
Oh,
or
okay,
play
cool.
Marco Polo. I don't say polo. I just follow you around.
Jesus.
He can feel the vibrations in the water.
Feel the vibration.
He's basically Aquaman, is what we're
basically,
saying.
Yeah.
but not Jason Momoa.
But not Jason Mimosa. That guy's big.
Don't disrespect that man. He'll kill you.
He would kill me with one hand.
One hand.
Well, on a brighter note, Roger and I have been hanging out this weekend.
He's at a brighter note.
No, it's really not.
It's like low point for humanity.
What did you do before you came here for in the week?
Right.
You're like, oh, it's coming. He's gonna kill me.
Actually, a lot of nothing. I kind of, I'm giving him a YouTube channel. I'm selling it.
Your YouTube channel? Yeah,
No,
you're selling out.
no.
$100,000. I mean,
Jesus Christ, I would totally sell it for myself.
no, you did. You just started another channel.
Oh yeah, 100%. I would just copy all the videos, just bring it over. No, I'm taking a break off YouTube for a little bit.
Why's that?
I have a,
No, you don't have to talk about it. You don't
yeah, I
have
won't
to.
talk. Personal stuff. Just
Personal
because
stuff.
I'm, just 'cause I'm also
Focusing on your personal life.
yeah, and I don't want to burn out.
It's the summer, right?
Yeah, I don't want-
enjoy your summer. You're
Exactly.
young.
It's almost over. I don't want to burn out from YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm feeling
You
it.
come here and then we record like tons of content.
But that's different though. It's not like me like sitting in front of a computer like, oh, this video's not good. Like, screaming.
Yeah, all the onus is on me if it's not good.
Exactly. It's all your fault, which is good. So yeah, I'm just going to taking a break, hang out with people, new people.
Me mostly.
No, beforehand. And
Yeah.
then now I'm coming here and I hang out with you. It's been great. It's been fantastic. It's been
Yeah.
fun.
Have you had a good time?
Yeah, but I'm having a great time. Even though you made me pay for the fucking Cheez-Its.
I did not. All right.
He made me pay for a box of Cheez-Its.
I did not make.
That's in his house.
I did not make him pay for a box of Cheez-Its. He kept eating my Cheez-Its, and he
Yeah.
kept wanting to eat them during podcasts that we were recording. And I'm like, Roger, I don't want you fucking chewing it. I said this to him multiple times. Like, why you give me all this grief about eating your Cheez-Its? The fuck, it's just your Cheez-Its. There's Cheez-Its. I'll pay for the fucking Cheez-Its. And I'm like, Roger, it's not about the Cheez-Its. It's about we're recording audio right now, and you're just sitting there going, you cool? And then, fuck you. And
Hey, Mom.
in the meantime, he says, like, well, I'll pay you for these Cheez-Its. How much is it? $3? And I said, like, $3.50.
I give him $4.
Give me $4.
I'm expecting
So,
that 50 cents.
Now I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
if he eats my Cheez-Its, because they're
touch-
technically his Cheez-Its.
My Cheez-Its now. Do you touch any of them?
I don't care. I'll just go buy more Cheez-Its.
Yo, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Well, you gave me money to buy more Cheez-Its, presumably. I'm going to spend it on hookers and blow.
What hookers or blow are you going to get? You have to look really deep for that. all right.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
What's
There
up,
it is.
kids?
What's up, kids?
I'm a bad influence.
I'm 17 years old. I'm corrupted now.
your mom is going to be like, he came back and he just started doing all these drugs.
Yeah, all these drugs started beating his little brother.
The one moment, the clearly defined moment was when he went to that Alex O'Neill's house.
I gave up my dream, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Started snorting Cheez-Its.
Yeah, started breaking up.
I
the
was doing that
Cheez-Its.
before, way before.
No, you see, you were eating them before.
Oh, now you're snorting them.
Now you're
Get a little straw.
I don't need a straw. I need a $10 bill.
$100 bill, more like.
No, no, don't
No,
have
I'm
that.
not wasting money.
Not wasting that. So yeah, it's been great. It's been a great time. Enjoying the food mostly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mostly.
That's it. No, the company. Alex is a great guy. Alex is one of my favorite people in the world. I love that man stuff. So yeah,
Rough.
great influence.
Bad. A lot of stuff I got to live up to now.
No, he's honestly me, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah, we're the same person.
We are.
Brought to you by kindoffunny.com.
Yeah, we wish. No, he's literally the same person as me, and it's great. So I can make fun of him, and he can make fun of me.
Yeah.
He's shit at Overwatch and online dating. So.
Fuck you. Roger doesn't understand online dating.
I'm so good at online dating.
He doesn't.
For the record,
He's for folks out there.
I'm not
wondering,
online dating though. Like,
He's not. No. But he's God. You're 17.
Yeah.
For folks at home, he is one of those people that thinks he's on top of the world because he's 17. As soon as he hits 19, like birth date 19, it's gonna be like, oh God.
Yeah. I'm amazing though.
Everyone got to see my existential crisis when I hit that here on this podcast.
They did. Because you're like a child star. You recorded and you ruined all your childhood.
Yeah, like I have a record of my life since I was 17.
Wow.
Scott and I do.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
you'll have a record from when you were like what 16,
Yeah,
15?
yeah, it's actually true. Which is good. It's nice. So the world can see that.
Yeah, no.
No.
Don't live your life online if you can avoid it.
Yeah. Just sleep in a cabin.
In the woods,
That's a good movie.
is it?
It's a really good movie.
All right.
It's scary. It's not scary. It's actually funny.
Yeah, there's like a unicorn that stabs somebody, right?
Yeah,
It's
lit.
ridiculous.
It's lit. That's a spoiler.
Whatever.
Alex, what have you been doing with your life?
Um,
Also, Jimmy John's is all right.
whatever.
It's good. It's
He's
good.
sitting there like this is amazing. He's sitting there eating.
I didn't
it.
say amazing. I said
You
it's
did.
Good. It's really good.
You said this bread is amazing.
Oh, the bread's
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'm more of a Jersey Mike's guy.
Jersey Mike's is good.
I don't know what Jersey Mike's is.
I offered you Jersey Mike's. We went to a place where there's a Jersey Mike's and a Fat Burger.
Oh, Fat Burger for sure. Yeah,
We went to
Fat Burger
Fat Burger.
was lit. It was pretty good.
It was good.
See, the burger was too close to Five Guys. The Five Guys burger is overrated.
Wow.
What did you say, Scott?
I think you made a grave mistake.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's is good.
Yeah. See, I'm more of a hot like.
They do hot subs.
Right.
Well, no, I don't eat like hot subs. Like I don't even like a hot sandwich.
You don't like? Well, I mean, burger's a hot sandwich.
A burger is not a sandwich. Let's
It
just
is.
get that shit.
It is.
No. We're gonna do this to you.
We're doing this.
God damn it.
We're gonna do this to you.
What did I do?
Here we go. Lay it on him, Scott.
Cereal.
Cereal. Oh God. Oh no, not this.
We're doing this.
Is cereal soup?
No.
It is.
It is.
No!
Think about it. Think about it. No. Think about it. Oh fuck! It's soup,
No,
isn't
it
it?
isn't.
It's totally soup.
No.
Cereal is soup.
No, it isn't.
Cereal is totally soup.
Because when you get soup, it's just one thing. It's all together. It's the same thing.
You can get that. You can get cereal
no,
like that.
No.
Soup at one point was not just one thing. I'm gonna let you know. It doesn't just come like that.
Well, you know what? That's how I look at it. So
you can order a bowl of cereal at a restaurant, and they will give you it as one thing as well.
Right.
that's their fault. That seems like they're preparing it.
That seems like a them problem.
They're preparing it.
Here are some kid phrases that I'm trying to keep up with the kids.
Yeah.
These are kid phrases
On
on fleek that Roger has been saying
Yeah.
in his time here that I think I've picked up on. It's lit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, that's
just
lit.
using lit,
Lit, yeah.
independently,
Yeah.
as opposed to it's lit or that's lit.
Yeah, that's lit.
Which I was taken aback by. Too much. He uses
Really?
it too much for sure.
Oh, me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I have no way to describe anything because I'm a
Yeah.
horrible human being and I'm only 17 years old, so why are you making fun of a child, Alex?
Yeah. Also, that seems like a you problem.
That's another
Says that all the time.
Yeah.
That's another good one.
That's racist.
That's racist. Yeah. Everything I say, that's racist.
It is.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, when you said the N-word, that was pretty racist.
You got to stop saying that online because that's going to come back to me and I'll have not actually said that and I'll get in trouble.
You didn't say it. You didn't say it. He didn't say it.
Yeah, you say a lot of shit like that.
The N-word?
No.
I mean, I believe you.
I don't.
It's lit.
It's lit.
Cereal soup.
No.
Burger's a sandwich.
No.
But what is a sandwich?
It's independent from it. They're spin-offs. They're different things.
No, here's the question.
Yeah.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Fuck that. No, it isn't. It has to be... Okay, a sandwich is vertical,
Okay.
not horizontal.
Okay. I can get behind that logic.
Yeah.
So is a hot dog a sub?
Maybe, actually.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah, right?
That one's actually, like, plausible.
Yeah.
Subs to
totally.
sandwiches.
Subs are sandwiches.
Subs are sandwiches, yeah.
Subs are like sisters to sandwiches.
I can get-
I can see you like considering a sub kind of different than a sandwich.
I can get behind that, though. Yeah, I can get behind
Yeah.
those.
So by that logic, a
Nah,
hot dog is a sandwich.
here's the one that we all disagree with.
Okay.
Well, it's a sister of a sandwich.
It's a sister. Yeah. Go ahead,
It's
Scott.
pizza, an open faced sandwich.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Fuck no. No.
Right. Because like open faced sandwiches are just
Dumb.
They're just dumb. Yes,
Stupid.
right.
It's just a sandwich you haven't folded
Yeah,
yet.
and pizza isn't dumb, so.
No, it's
Pizza's
toast
right.
with toppings.
It's toast with toppings.
Or if you're not using toast, you're an idiot and you're putting toppings on something. Why?
Why
Where's
are
that
we
second
having
piece
this
of bread?
conversation? Why can't we just love what we want to love and call it what we want to call it?
That's racist.
That is racist. That is xenophobic, and that is categorization. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we went to Fat Burger.
It was good.
It was good.
The burgers
Too pricey.
needed to be
Too
better.
pricey. Too pricey.
I paid for it.
I know, but it was still too expensive. I paid for mine at Fat Burger.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's not true.
Roger's been buying me food all weekend. At Fat Burger,
yeah,
I did.
you did. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. You need to pay your keep.
Yeah, I do. I don't know why you've been buying me all this food.
Because I owe you
Trying to
one.
fatten me up.
We're going to the places.
It's true. True. Yeah, we've had fun. I'm trying to think, like, before you got here, I don't think I did it. I worked a lot.
That's good.
I wasn't feeling very good last weekend, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
Sick or mentally?
Sick. Yeah, sick.
Get away from me.
I think I'm okay now.
All right.
Yeah, I ordered the equipment for Alex Talks.
Yeah, we got it.
We got some of it. There's a lot more. There's a lot. Yeah, what do you think? That was it? We didn't get the lighting yet.
All right.
I got a new microphone stand that I'm not using right now, but we used it earlier. It's very good. I was happy with it. Yeah, it's my phone. Thank you. And I got my green screen.
Yeah.
Like a big ass professional green screen. It is huge. It's very heavy.
Sorry. Heavy.
So it's good. I'm excited.
Good.
A lot of stuff coming tomorrow. Everything else is coming tomorrow.
Good to hear. I'm
microphone-
leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, you are.
Everything's coming tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah. Hopefully, if it comes in the morning, maybe we can play around with it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, we recorded a lot of stuff.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can we get those waffles again?
Do you want to?
For the first time, I want to get like those waffles. They're so fucking good.
They were really good.
That was the best thing I've had this entire like month.
I took
so,
Brant there. He liked them.
So fucking good,
He didn't like them as much as you do.
dude.
Dude,
they were
where you guys
special.
going?
Do you know T&J Waffles, Scott, the food truck?
Not the food truck.
Okay.
No, I don't know that thing.
Yeah. It's really good.
Where do you normally find that?
They have one spot in Columbia that they go to. They have a Twitter account that you can follow. It says where they go.
They also have an email.
They're in front of a Kettle Hardware in Clarksville, near where you used to live.
I still live around there.
Oh yeah, you do. You're pretty close there. Yeah. So over there.
They also have an email. I mean,
They do have an email. I sent them an
okay.
email.
Sneeze. No. Okay. Sneeze into your, like a dab.
No, I'm not gonna dab sneeze for you.
That's just how you sneeze. in
That's just how
general.
you sneeze.
I'm just
That's how
trying to
you
get you
like.
sick. though.
It is required at work that you do that. Now.
Exactly.
I know, but I like doing it.
No,
No,
like
it's my house.
no, you got to use both hands to sneeze at work now.
Both hands, like this.
No.
You
You
like
got to do
this.
this. Like you got.
no hands.
You got to do the dab.
Where's the? Yeah, you got to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go.
Yeah, just sneeze.
And then you make the really loud noise as well. So we went to T&J Waffles this morning for breakfast lunch, and it was really good.
Yeah.
They have like this one that's like a piece of grilled chicken and lettuce and bacon on these two waffles that you can sandwich together.
I might ask for another piece of chicken if they would give that to me.
It was really good chicken.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I
seasoned.
needed another piece of chicken because it had two waffles.
Yeah.
And one piece of
you're
chicken.
supposed to sandwich them together.
No, I don't like that. I eat those independently.
That's fine.
I might just get a double. I'm so fucking. I might just be a monster tomorrow and like actually just be a horrible person.
I mean, it was delicious. $8. It's not like you were spending an arm and a leg for it.
It's so good.
And we went there, and we went into the hardware store. So the food truck part's outside the hardware store, and we went in the hardware store to get a drink out of the vending machine. And the girl that rang us out,
Flirting with me, of course.
flirting with Roger, of course.
That's a real thing that Alex
That
says.
really happened.
I don't think.
It totally did happen.
She was,
And she was about your age. So
yeah. She also, I have a girlfriend now, so
yeah, I mean, of course, you're a trustworthy man.
yeah.
But like everywhere you go.
Yeah. People away with a baseball bat. Not coming with me.
So she's like, those waffles smell delicious, and I'm like, you can. It's out there. You can always get it. And she says, my break is for 3 hours. Make sure you enjoy this waffles twice as hard for me. And I'm like, she's the greatest person that I've ever met.
Yeah.
And I said, when we got back here, they have an email address. I won't say it. But
You said it on the freaking Let's Play.
it's true. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did 100%. You said the exact thing.
I think that was between episodes.
No.
Oh, well, I did, but anyway, people have to. We'll have to listen to that for that. I sent them an email saying, "Hey."
Read it out.
Oh yeah, I can read it. I can take it all in. You're gonna fill time for a
No,
second.
yeah, but it was fantastic. That person was very funny. And I was
Yeah,
like,
What do you normally put on your waffle?
I
You
just
plain?
Yeah, just plain, just syrup. It was like these are like
Syrup and butter, yeah.
These like fancy waffles. They were like, what were they? Like Belgium?
They were like Belgian style, but they're very soft.
Yeah, very soft. I've never had a waffle that isn't like Eggo.
This is verbatim the email I sent them.
I like my waffles crunchy though.
Oh, good.
That's fair. That's really fair. Hey guys, wait, Scott. Don't worry, it's worth it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
really
cut you off.
Hey guys, I went to you today, and then in parentheses, super great. But the girl at Kendall Hardware isn't going to get her break until 3 p.m. I know you're going to leave at 2, but hey, maybe stay an extra hour. She earned it. XOXO heart. Alex O'Neill. It went through. I actually sent them this email. So, what are you going to say, Scott? Crunchy waffles.
Yep,
tacos?
crunchy waffles.
Yeah.
I mean, like at that point,
They better stay.
I might as well eat a pancake if it's super soft.
That's fair. That is totally a fair thing.
No. When I say soft, I mean if it's like floppy, like a pancake would be.
It kind of was.
It
was structured though.
I think they were injecting it with like cocaine or butter or syrup or something. It's very good.
What is this? Waffles or pancakes? The podcast?
Waffles versus pancakes. Brent Ranch isn't here, so
No.
that's the Alex O'Neill and Brent Ranch show. That is quintessential.
That was a joke.
Are you jealous? You want to have an Alex O'Neill and Roger Pokorny show?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it right now.
All right, let's do it right now. Scott's
Hey
here.
guys, welcome to the Roger Pokorny, Alex O'Neill podcast featuring Scott.
Hey,
Hi, welcome.
Today we're going to talk about near-death experiences.
Gus, look at him fucking sitting there.
I put my finger inside of a fish tank and it bled as
I
a
had
child.
no idea where that was going. I put my finger inside
No, inside of a fish tank when I was like 3 years old, and I picked it up and it was bleeding. I was like, "Mom!" I was like, "What is this?"
So it was like, what, last week?
I also broke my arm because I was an idiot and I thought I was Superman when I was 3 years old.
You told me that you legitimately believed you're wearing a Superman shirt right now.
Yeah, I am. Hey, I'm such a
I was in a boat collision.
Jesus Christ.
I told you. Scott's got this shit figured out.
That's amazing. I hurt myself. I broke my arm. I was in a boat collision.
Yeah, dude, there was like a truck that like ripped through his car on the road.
Hold on. You let me break that stuff to him.
Yeah, that's true.
So let me just tell the boat story.
Yeah, please
So
do.
What
the fuck is this podcast?
It's not even a podcast yet.
We were with our one of our neighbors down in Chickadee, one of our Chickadee neighbors, and he was going to show us near a shipwreck. It's generally those are good spots for fishing
This sounds awesome.
out by the ocean,
This sounds awesome.
right? That you can't. It's not visible. It's like 30, 40 feet below the surface. So only like really, really big ships would ever have to even worry about it. They'd have to be pretty massive to worry about hitting the actual shipwreck.
Yeah.
And so essentially, while we were going out there, the person we were following suddenly stops. Like he stops really, like he hits like the reverse to stop because like we were there, and the person driving the boat didn't quite catch on.
Oh, good.
So I noticed that he stopped really quickly, and I noticed that the person driving was not
Paying attention, let's say.
was not paying attention. So I start yelling, "Hey, slow down!" And he turns to try and get out of the way, but we're in a boat, not a car, so it doesn't quite work that way when you're in a boat.
On a boat.
Yeah.
And
floppy.
so we run into his rear right side barely, and I get launched off the boat.
Oh, God!
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, Scott.
I told him I jumped because I didn't want him to feel as bad.
Oh, my God. That's terrible, but also a very nice thing to say to a person.
You're a nice guy, Scott.
All right.
Why does everyone try to kill you?
Yeah, why is everyone trying to kill you? That's like the final destination of this podcast. Were you okay?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I believe a hook on the side of the boat scratched my finger.
Okay.
And
That's lucky.
that is what I walked away with.
Could
Did
have scratched your eyeball out. So
Did your finger fall off?
did your finger fall off?
it was literally a scratch.
Oh, okay. Tetanus.
I just wanted people to know Roger took control of my computer for a moment to indicate to me that AdBlock is on my Google Chrome browser. And I want to let Roger know that Google Chrome is not my primary web browser.
All right.
I just use it to upload YouTube videos for Irrational Passions.
All right, if you just want to steal things.
I do not want to deal with ads when I'm having to upload videos to YouTube.
If you just want to steal things, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I have AdBlock turned off on Safari. That's what I use primarily. So
Okay.
don't worry, I'm supporting people. I'm out there.
You're not supporting me.
It's true. Heaven forbid I watch all of your videos and post glowing comments.
Are you ready
thumbs
for
up
car
for me.
accident?
No, God, not the car accident.
Oh my god. Okay.
Truck hit Scott's car. It was bad. It was real bad.
Okay. I'll believe you.
18-wheeler.
18-wheeler.
What?
Yeah, it was,
What is with your life?
it was real bad. It was real bad. He told that story on the show.
Oh god.
That was a rough one.
Yep.
That was what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Last year, dude.
Really? Fuck.
Yes.
So like Dan Riker, like he has this amazing like unbelievable life, right? Like
Yeah.
just random shit just happens in his life. He's crazy, right? You're like the opposite, just with death.
Bad mojo, yeah.
People just trying to kill you at all moments of time.
Yet somehow I'm always fine.
Yeah, and that's your charm.
Scott is like that guy from Unbreakable. He's Bruce Willis, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I've seen part of that movie.
Call me Mr. Glass.
I've never seen that part.
Okay.
I know it's about that.
Scott, you ready to start recording?
I'm no.
I was born ready. Thank you. Roger, can you talk for me?
Hey, I'm Roger Pokorny. I'm cute. Hey.
It works.
I need to talk a lot louder, right?
You're fine. There's gonna be compression applied to it, so it'll be okay.
What does that word? Oh,
It's gonna be made louder and evened out.
whatever you say, buddy.
Sorry, I tend to use audio jargon.
Yeah, you're like, take out the XXL cable. or you
XLR
take-
cable.
It takes out,
I'm ready.
plug it into the boopity bops.
To folks watching out there, remember you can always send your questions into at IrrationalPod with the hashtag IPQ. We are down a few hosts tonight, so if you have more questions to send, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, we'll probably blow through everything. Especially Tony's not here. I know he really wanted to talk about No Manskis. And I guess we'll have to carry the torch. Right?
Yeah, I know so much about it.
You do. You've probably played more than I have at this point.
That's not true.
Yeah, I just think I'm just gonna skip it.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's broken on PC anyway, so
Right.
No, yeah, that makes me really sad.
that happens.
I have a right to be sad.
You have a right to be sad.
I'm a consumer.
Yeah. I'm just saying it happens. It is sad. All right, let me get this shit ready. Boo. Episode 290 with at Roger Pokorny, Raj Foreman on the internet.
Sometimes I hate that I'm so famous and good looking. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of hurts. That was a joke.
I know.
Okay.
Wasn't a joke. You were totally serious.
You know I have low self-esteem.
I know, because you're the same person as me. Come hang out. Watch us live. Ask question. It'll be chill, fam.
All right. 5,
Oh, yeah, we're doing
4, 3, 2. All right, your turn.
that. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was ready. You could have done it, Scott, if you wanted to. If you wanted. Be the key.
Well, that was supposed to be me fucking up the podcast recording.
Uh-huh.
You know, as I almost do every week.
Yeah, Alex, you want to do your
Pre-show puff?
Stretches?
Fuck you. Tonight's pre-show puff is brought to you by Metal Gear.
Oh. I didn't know this thing you do.
It is now. I've been doing it for the past 2 weeks, so I guess it
Alright.
is. Stop.
cool, right? Get off my phone. Sorry. Get off me phone.
Tweet your questions at IrrationalPod with the hashtag. This is good. Brandon on there. Roger.
What?
Retweeting that with a quote. It's good.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I need to do that?
I thought you did. Oh, I misread what my notifications said.
Okay, I'll do that.
You don't have to.
I'll do it.
Thank you to Gearhead in the comments below for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's do this.
Oh, God. If my friends do really bad questions, don't answer them.
All right. We will probably answer them. Scott will tear them to pieces, just so you know.
What are you talking about? I don't tear people to pieces.
You're pretty ruthless, Scott.
Other people will just tear anything that Scott loves. I'm trying to kill him.
Just trying to murder Scott out there.
Telling you, it's like
fucked up.
It's like Arkham Origins.
Leave Scott alone.
Yeah, hashtag leave Scott alone.
Yeah, at least assassin, trained assassin.
Come at me, bro.
Next is fucking Killer Croc.
Come at me, Scrub Lord. I'm ripped.
Oh, all right.
Let me.
that's
I have to
a
write
meme.
titles down for this.
Oh yeah, you do.
Roger Pokorny's lore dump.
What? Who wrote that?
I'll just write I'm Scott. All right. It is Saturday, August 13th, 2016, and you're listening to the Irrational Passions podcast. I am Alex O'Neill, your host for this lovely podcasting evening. And with me, I have Scott Guthier.
Hello.
And once again, in an introduction, Scott and I are the only Rational Passionistas here. But with me in the room,
Passionistas. I love
with me in the room, very special guest. Maybe world star, world famous, ground floor, on the ground floor here.
The greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time, often called the Kendrick Lamar of talking about video games. Roger, former of the internet, Roger Pokorny.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to my house, Roger.
Thanks for having me. It's not like I've been here for like 3 days.
That's fair.
It's been great. No, for real. Thanks.
It's been great. Yeah, Roger Pokorny here, the world star here.
I'm the greatest of all time.
He
Telling you.
He is the greatest of all time. I feel like the camera's getting a bad angle on you. You look real sexy from where I'm standing.
I just need to set up.
That's all. You get all comfortable, get lit. So yeah, Tony and Nabashin are not here. Get lit.
Yeah, Tony's just gone.
Tony disappeared. He flew to another country.
Nabashin just doesn't like me.
Nabashin's just having a rough day.
All right.
You know what? His air conditioner in his house broken. He didn't sleep last night.
I feel bad for him.
He had a rough day at work.
Hope he's all right. Don't look at me so angry. You know I'm joking around.
Every time I look at you, I'm angry, Roger, for one reason or another.
I feel bad.
No, hopefully things pick up. Send some love to @Nabashin186 on Twitter, NABESHIN186. If you get the chance.
Yeah.
Roger, thank you for joining us.
Anytime.
We're doing the 3-man show.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be here at first.
Really?
Yeah. Good. And then Nabashin left and I was able to come in.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
That's what happened.
You get a numbered episode, 290.
Wow, it's my number.
That's your number. Well, you were on, 246 before?
Yeah, I was.
No, 240.
I was on something.
242, somewhere in the 240.
I think 242.
Yeah.
All right, so we all down to just call this episode, have this episode be titled Roger Pokorny.
Yeah, so
officially make it his number.
It's my
this
number.
This is your number.
Thank you so much, guys.
Roger Pokorny's number. This is your episode. I mean, you're not hosting this one.
What?
But
it's only fair.
Yeah, well,
it's only fair. I come to your house. I
really
pay
odd.
for your Cheez-Its grooves.
You did pay for my Cheez-Its grooves. Check out the bonus content for this episode. It's a gem.
I only did it because I wanted him to love me.
It's true. Roger's like, please like me.
Yeah, please like me.
So we got a really good show lined up for you, though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm very excited for some of the stuff coming to Irrational Passions and the stuff that we have to talk about. A lot to talk about tonight. We got big video games. No Man's Sky is out. It's finally available for the public domain.
$60.
$60 on store shelves today.
If you can find it.
We got news. THQ rising from the ashes of infinity and death and the negative zone. And plenty of other cool things to talk about as well. Roger's here.
Like a phoenix.
Like a phoenix from the flames. From the ashes.
You've been saying that every single time you mention that.
I know, because it's great.
Like
I don't know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good show. First, let's talk about let's do some housekeeping. Talk about what's going up on irrationalpassions.com. First and foremost, you should be out there listening to the Monthly Passions podcast. Jarrett Green is out there, soliciting some incredible YouTubers, artists, podcasters, talking to them about the video games that are coming out and that we are playing. This time he talked about Fury, Monster Hunter Generations. He talked about Fury with our own George Cruz Alvarez, who's out there writing stuff for irrationalpassions.com.
Exciting.
And the guy that he got, he's like a big Monster Hunter YouTuber. I'm not too familiar with him. Apex G4, Apex Gaming with a 4 for an A. These kids in their lead speak. He's a YouTuber. He's a Monster Hunter videos. He's been doing them for about a year. He's pretty popular. People seem to like him. So those are both, again, irrationalpassions.com. You can go get that Monthly Passions podcast, the July 2016
Very good,
issue.
that podcast.
Have you listened to it?
I was on it.
You were on it? Which episode? What did you talk about?
I talked about Uncharted and Overwatch.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think Uncharted was my game of the month.
That's a good show. If you ever listen to like the edit cut of it, it's cool.
Is it really good?
It's like very NPR like.
Okay, I'll try it. Yeah, it sounded like that. It felt like that.
Yeah. It's Jared kind of frames it as like he brings in the relevance of that and kind of what that did and a little bit of the history behind that game, and then it just cuts right into the interview he does with the people who played it, and he uses the music from the game for that. Yeah, it's very good.
Jared is fantastic.
Jared is
amazing interviewer.
Yeah, he's a great interviewer. He's a great podcaster. Has a great voice, and he's a phenomenal writer.
He's awesome.
I don't know why he ever came to write for Rational Passions. So we got some cool stuff up on irrationalpassions.com. Review of Abzu by Youssef Magud.
Oh, God.
I don't know how to say Youssef's last name. I should ask him. I should DM him someday. Like, hey, what's the phonetical pronunciation of your last name? And George Cruz wrote the second in his series of revisiting old terrible video games. This time he wrote about Britney Spears' Dance Beat.
That's amazing.
PS2 game. It's an incredible article.
Is it really?
It's worth reading.
I need to read it.
Yeah, those have been a pleasure. We've got a review. I don't know if I can say the game. The review
maybe
coming out on Monday. So that'll be up by the time you hear it. That game will be out soon.
Cool. I just want to say that opinion thing that you have, like the gradient, looks really good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Did you make that?
I did.
It looks nice.
Oh, thank
Very
you.
Polygon-esque.
This is what I was going for.
Looks
Yeah.
nice.
He's talking about the Quiet Moments of Games, Naughty Dog, and Storytelling. Of course, written by Logan Wilkinson, which you can read on irrationalpassions.com.
Cool.
And there's other stuff coming. Maybe I'll publish that Hyperlight Drifter review at some point.
Maybe one day.
I need Jared to edit it.
Okay.
I just haven't gotten the chance to reach out to him for that.
Gotcha.
Some other stuff coming as well. So I'm very excited about that. Roger and I recorded a Let's Play.
It's terrible garbage.
Batman Arkham Asylum. It was really good. It was a really good
funny.
Let's Play.
It's funny.
15 episodes of that. We didn't finish the game or anything. We wouldn't have time.
I really hope my mother never sees that. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm so screwed.
The woes of being a young man.
Oh, God.
It's funny because when we started this podcast, we were 17. We didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I did?
What?
I had podcasts called Irrational.
It's just irrational. Yeah, don't
All
listen
right,
to it.
I'm gonna go podcast right now.
Yeah. And then we would come over to Scott's house and record like that one time. Then we went to Evan's house and destroyed his house.
We didn't destroy his house.
We didn't destroy it. We tried.
Okay.
We tried. So I think that's it for housekeeping. Plenty of stuff. Thank you everyone that's out there supporting the show. I love it. Again, if you haven't gotten your shirt, Irrational Passions shirt, the Irrational Passions #1 fan shirt. Did you order one?
No.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not getting one. I'm not going to give you one.
Well,
designed by Roger Pokorny though. This kid right here.
don't have one.
Yeah, you don't have one. I don't have one either. My roommate does.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I don't feel bad anymore.
Yeah. I have to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. We're not paying for our own shit. Other people can.
Yeah. My mom. I talked to my mom this week, and she was like, "Can I get a Rational Passion shirt, but in pink?" I'm like, "I will fucking absolutely special order you one in pink."
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's probably gonna happen.
That's amazing.
Maybe we'll. I don't know. I think we should make a series of that because I just want that for my mom.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I can change the colors if you want.
Yeah, you could probably make something to work around with that.
Yeah, totally. Because I'm just your minion.
I mean, no, you're just more talented than me.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And yeah, I think that's it. Unless you got anything, Scott. You working on publishing all this stuff?
Any secrets you got?
You got a secret, Scott?
Tell me your deep secrets.
What's your deepest secret, Scott?
You see,
Yeah, that's
I
nothing.
would. How I keep secrets is I forget they exist.
Yeah, you forget to tell somebody something. Like no one knew it was your birthday on Thursday.
Everybody knew it was my birthday on Thursday.
Like the time he pissed off a bunch of ninjas and now they all want to kill him.
A bunch of people were trying to kill you for some reason. Really, you should listen to the bonus content. Also, if you watch the video version of this episode, you can actually see Scott. Which is weird.
Exciting.
Which is weird. It's been a long time since Scott was visible.
I've never seen.
You can see his whole forehead
Hey.
as well. It's not a focus on his forehead, but
Hey,
let's talk about video games. Roger,
what are they?
I want to talk about fucking video games. Not actually fucking video games, but video games in general.
Both. We can talk about both.
About to say weird fetish.
Yeah, weird. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Scott, since Roger and I played a lot of stuff together, we'll probably talk about stuff together. What have you been playing?
Surprisingly, I didn't really get anywhere in Dark Souls 3, so I'll just throw that out there now.
Okay. That's it.
I did a little bit of. I went a little bit further and tried to, bash my head against the gargoyle for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly I was just playing around with the Fair and Greatsword,
Fair enough.
getting used to the parry dagger.
Yeah, it's a cool weapon. So
Pretty good at parrying the bigger strikes against some of the bigger enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's unclear which one of the non-humanoid things you can parry sometimes.
yeah, they're
Because
ambiguous.
some things you just can't parry.
Yeah, especially certain attacks. There is a shield that you're going to get soon that lets you parry magic.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's awesome.
Like,
You
like
can-
is it like, does it reflect the magic?
So
or-
if you do the parry on projectiles, it'll deflect it back to whoever cast it. And if you do a parry like on certain like close range magic attacks, you can parry them. It's awesome. And you can also parry like regular attacks as well. So it's twofold. It's really cool.
that is really cool.
Just blowing your mind right now,
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah.
Cool. Did
Although
you?
you want to know something pretty cool about the Fair and Greatsword?
What's up?
If you have a shield that has the weapon skill, it'll slot instead of the parry slot. You pay away.
All right, sorry. Can you say that
With
again? There's a
when you
connection.
when you have a shield that has the weapon skill instead of a parry, you parry with the parry dagger anyway.
That's really cool.
Right. So you can be one-handed, and if they don't know that you have a parry shield up or a weapon skill shield up,
Mm-hmm.
they're not going to be ready for you to have a parry dagger type parry.
Cool.
ready.
So you can like mislead them.
Yep.
That'd be good for all.
I also started to try. I also started practicing a backstep parry, reverse backstab. Backstab.
Okay. I'm into
You know
it.
how that works?
Sure.
Instead of locking onto the person, or if you're really quick at dropping off, you whiff an attack. Hopefully, you try to get them to roll into you, and then you quickly turn your character around and backstep.
Oh, nice.
And then it puts you in a very good position to get the backstep.
You're just like into fucking people over.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls 2, it was the shield. The shield ignorer. I'm
Yeah.
huge into things that ignore shields.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a tower shield up? This club says shields don't matter.
Yeah. No, that's a good way to approach it. You're having fun with it at the very least. So.
Oh, and if you ever do try heavy weapons, I know I give you a lot of these tips a lot. And you try one of your heavier attacks, charge it until you know they're not trying to parry you.
Mhm.
And if you can't tell if they're trying to parry you or not, don't hit them.
Okay. And-
Because you can get into a lot of trouble by just flailing around with a big weapon.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, I think when I used big weapons initially, that's what happened to me, and I was like, no thanks. And
Yeah. I'm trying to start getting into pairing smaller weapons, but unfortunately, I need more PvP to do that.
I mean, The people will come. Just wait. They'll come. Use the dried finger and more will come.
A lot of fingers in this episode.
Oh yeah. Stick the finger in that.
Yeah.
You into Dark Souls at all?
Roger, are you?
No, I'm not.
You never
I
played a
bought
JRPG, so.
No, well, I also bought it for a PC, and that's a bad idea because that PC port is bad.
Just use DS-Fix.
I tried it. It fucked it up even more somehow. Like it's running in a corner.
You probably fucked it up.
Oh, I know, 100%. I did. It's not their fault. It's my fault. And I just haven't been in the mood to be frustrated with my life recently. And once inevitably my life goes to the shitter soon, I'll get on that, like, for real. So yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see what your reaction to it. I bet you would get really frustrated with it and be very funny.
Okay.
It's more fun not to watch them get frustrated, but to watch them slowly start getting it.
Yeah, very true. That's what I loved about our like initial Dark Souls 1 streams. It's watching people get into it as well.
Interesting.
Did you play anything else? Make any progress? Anything?
New phone game?
Okay. Does it Notice Me, Senpai?
No. Yeah, they came out with Final Fantasy Mobius.
Yes.
And my brother bugged me to pick it up, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. And now I play that one now. The other ones just kind of fall into the wayside.
Yeah. Okay. How is Final Fantasy Mode? It's like a full 3D game.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's rendered in 3D, and it plays out like that. They actually have two quality settings.
Mm-hmm.
Low definition, and then there's the high def. The high def looks pretty good.
That's weird.
Right.
I guess that makes sense.
And they're releasing this story in chapters.
Okay.
There's a story to this. There's a story and a stamina system. Like, what is this madness?
Yeah. Is it how much like Dark Souls is it?
Not at all.
Okay. What's it like? I'm looking at a picture kind of like Dark Souls.
It's like a Final Fantasy game, kind of.
Okay.
You have 4 actions per turn.
Okay.
Or it depends on your speed. You have so many actions like per turn. Mm-hmm. Enemies generally have 1, unless they use an ability to have more.
Like
or
haste.
maybe later they'll just have more.
Yeah, as it gets harder, makes sense.
Yeah, and then unfortunately you've got ability cards.
Oh boy, joy.
Yep.
Getting that full restrain of memories, huh?
No.
Okay.
You don't cycle through a deck.
Okay.
You build a quote unquote deck of 4 cards.
Okay.
And then you rent a card.
Is the game free?
Which is essentially yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which is essentially they say, hey, these are 4 extra cards of probably somebody else's best card. Pick one of these. Anyone you want.
Okay. That's cool. That's a cool idea. So are you like going on? Is there a story? Are you going on a quest?
Yes.
Saving the world, saving a girl in love is a love story.
I think you might be interested in this story a little bit.
Okay.
Because they essentially drop you into this world completely aware that there's hundreds of thousands of other people also being dropped into this world.
Okay.
All following the same chosen path that apparently you have. So
sounds like no man's sky.
They have a pretty your character has a pretty down to earth reaction to it. I'll say
they're like, seems chill.
Yeah.
No.
They're like, fuck this, I'm out.
Not that either. You'll if you decide to pick it up, you'll understand.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
Unfortunately, the voice acting is,
It's terrible.
not terrible, but
It's god awful.
it could be better.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Fair enough.
I'll take that.
I'd give it a shot.
It's free. I mean, no harm, right? Anything else you've been playing?
Still trucking along in Bravely Second.
Still no notable progress.
No, some notable progress, but I just forget where I leave off.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I mean, I forgot where you left off as well, if that makes you feel any better.
I mean, where I am now is chapter 2.
Out of 5?
Probably 6,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
Okay. Yeah. Is it good? Is it better? Better or worse? Bravely Default.
Roughly the same.
You should have just left it there. Just. Yep. That what I just made. Okay, roughly the same.
Fair enough.
You liked Bravely Default, so that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Good
I like
praise.
Bravely Default a lot.
Yeah, so Bravely Second, thumbs up from Scott Cuthier. That's a JRPG. You might like that.
I think I would. I want to try more things on my 2DS.
That's right. You have a 2DS.
Because I'm a horrible person and I'm
All
cheap.
right. Jared, has a 2DS. Jared Green.
Awesome.
He had a 2DS and he stepped on it and broke it and bought another 2DS.
Awesome. What a great person. I'm so happy. 2DSs are awesome.
All right, yeah. I saw a kid with one for the first time. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I saw a kid with a freaking Vita for the first time the other day.
Yeah, on a bus.
Yeah. Going to Anime Con.
Going to Otakon.
Otakon.
Justin's at Otakon. You know what's fucked up? Justin Graffius, friend of the show, goes to Otakon every year. It's in Baltimore, about 30 minutes away from me. Never visits me anytime he goes to Otakon.
That's a mean thing.
Oh, I'm going with people. That's what Justin sounds like.
Okay.
I'm going with people. And he sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Okay.
And I don't want to ditch them. I don't have a car that I can use. Whatever, Justin.
And he's like, "Where's Miss Piggy?"
Where's Miss Piggy? She's my wife.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Hey, that's my wife. Is that how you've been playing, Scott?
Yeah, then a little bit of Overwatch, but
Yeah, I'm sure we'll talk plenty about Overwatch. Roger's got some thoughts about my
I
Overwatch
got
skills.
some thoughts about Overwatch.
I've been playing a whole lot.
Okay.
Like, probably an unhealthy amount. I'm sad because a lot of these I would like to talk to Nabishin about.
Yeah, I can pretend to be Nabishin.
yeah, me too.
All right.
We all be Nabishin.
Are we
guys-
convincing?
It's roleplay.
Did you guys play Inside like Nabishin did?
Yeah, isn't that?
Yeah, because we're Nabishin.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're Nabishin.
Really selling it, guys. No,
I am Nabishin.
so I am Nabishin.
My banner is Mass Effect 2.
Always. So I played Inside, the second game from Playdead. Wow.
Really?
Like, it's okay. The game's really good. It's very, very, very good. Here's the thing. This is your Nabishin pen. Take the glasses off. Nabishin has glasses as well, so
I know. But, like, I feel like, I look better.
You're in the
and
zone.
Nabishin's a very good looking guy.
He's a very good looking
So
guy.
I need to look good.
He's way more handsome than anyone else on the show, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm the second handsomest person in the world.
He's an option.
So I need to look good.
So Inside is, it's Playdead. It is very much super limbo, was what Marty Sleva said on an episode of P.S. I Love You.
Okay.
It's a very good description. It is like limbo, but like upped the ante, right? A whole lot of holding right in that game and just going right. So you play a young boy who is going toward danger, right? You're going through these strange environments, and they become stranger and stranger and more terrifying and unreal. And it's difficult, right? And the reason people don't want to talk about it is because that game is a series of incredible sequences and moments, right? So by talking about one, you're taking one out of a short list
Gotcha.
of about maybe 3 or 3.5 hours
Okay.
of a game. And each of those sequences are phenomenal. Like, honestly, each individual scene sequence, and it feels like there are a lot less puzzles in this, or at least they're a lot better integrated than they were in Limbo, where Limbo there was kind of like a stark contrast between sequence and puzzle.
Yeah.
Right. There's better integration between them. So if I told you about one, right, you would have one less to experience for the first time yourself. But I will talk about it a little bit. I'll talk about more of the earlier stuff. And allude to later things that happen, because I do want to talk about it. I think there are things worth talking about and criticisms worth talking about. So you start in this forest, right? You're going through a farm, going through then more industrial, like very city-like, and it very quickly becomes more mechanical and terrifying. There's a lot of great uses of sounds in the background and foreground that are unsettling. It creates an environment very well. Like at some point there is like what sounds like, let's say, a piston and a deep rhythmic explosion that goes every like 5 seconds evenly, and it is horrifying for like no good reason. It is just uncomfortable internally, and it comes back in really cool ways, and it's like I don't know how they do it, really, how they make you feel these things. But I will say, like, one cool thing that I didn't know is they play around with depth really well. Limbo is very strictly 2D. There's a little bit of depth there, but almost none. This is very much like in the same way that Shadow Complex was 2.5D, except like the camera will angle a little bit, so like you're still going on like a linear path, but it looks like you're kind of moving a little bit in depth. Like anytime you have a crate, right, you can actually just freely walk in front of the crate and walk past it back and forth. You don't have to jump on top of it, and when you go to grab it, you'll move into the background and start pulling it along with you, which is like a visual touch that works really, really well. It's unlike anything I've seen. So they use that kind of depth really, really cleverly in that regard. People have kind of talked about how the ending is very different. Like the gameplay basically shifts into something very different. For me, like it didn't hit me until after I had finished it, right? When I started figuring out what was going on, reading a little online of what people thought was happening. And that took away a lot. Like having to go outside the game to feel like I have a better understanding of what was happening. And again, it's all up to interpretation, right?
Yeah.
But I just didn't get it when it first happened. So it was just like crazy. It was just insane what was happening. And it didn't have any context for me. So that, whereas like the ending of Limbo is just dramatic and so sudden and so poignant for like no necessarily explicit reason, but it just is. And I feel like it's way easier to understand. This is going for something bigger and bolder, and I appreciate it for that. It just didn't hit me as hard, and that it takes a little away from my experience a little bit.
Is that more of a criticism, or is that just more of a personal thing?
It's like half and half, right? Okay. Like it's criticism, but it's also personal because it's my unique experience. Some people probably maybe got it a little bit more, and there are visual hints to kind of give you an idea of maybe what they're going for. It just didn't hit me until I'd kind of sat on it for a bit.
I mean, I've had that with movies a ton.
Yeah.
So, but then I kind of go back and forth between, is this just me or is this the movie necessarily?
So, like, I appreciate what it's doing more from afar, but it didn't hit me in the moment, which as a video game, especially a video game full of sequences that really do hit hard, that final sequence not hitting as hard as it could have for me does take a little bit away, but, like, I'm torn, right? I don't know if it's a criticism, if it's a con for me, or if it's a pro. Because it is what they're doing is really cool.
Yeah.
But there's also like a secret ending that's very cool as well. It's worth looking up.
Does it change anything?
It gives you more context, or it gives you a clearer image of what might be going on. Basically, kind of reinforcing the ideas at play in that original ending.
Gotcha.
It's cool. The game's really cool. It's worth playing. It's coming to PS4 this month. So for folks who didn't get the chance to play it on PC or Xbox One, yeah, definitely play it.
I think pick it up.
I don't know. It was so missed for me that I don't know if it's going to make it on my Game of the Year list. This is one of those things, like, you only get one chance to get hit by it, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think it hit me, which is sad because Limbo hit me like a ton of bricks. I think that's an incredible video game.
Still need to finish up.
You should.
Yeah. I don't have PS Plus anymore.
Fair enough. But... that's just, that's kind of my experience with it. What I want to do is not play it and then play it again in December. And then hopefully it'll hit me harder then, and it'll remind me, and it'll work its way on my Game of the Year list, but we'll see.
Gotcha.
When I was like, I was going through like a weird like funk where I wasn't like jiving with anything this week. So I played just a bunch of things in short spurts.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, played a little bit of that. Pac-Man Championship Edition DX Plus, played a little bit of that. Fury, played a little bit of that. Again, didn't really make any progress in any of these things. It's my voter card. You can just leave it there.
I was trying to write you a note.
Oh, that's fine. What do you want?
Yeah, I just forgot Spec Up's the line. I just want
on your list?
Yeah, before I forgot.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. And Ratchet and Clank 2016. I was on the last level. I just went and finished that.
Oh, you did?
It's really good. I'm very curious where that goes.
Like a sequel?
Yeah, they're clearly setting up for a sequel.
Hopefully.
And it's cool seeing not robot Nefarious in that game. He looks weird. You only see him very briefly in I think Going Commando or Tools of Destruction, one of the two, or not Tools of Destruction, Up Your Arsenal in the original Ratchet and Clank trilogy. So Nefarious is cool. It's a great villain.
Cool.
It's got a different ending than the original Ratchet and Clank, which is cool. So they're kind of, that's where it becomes more of a reboot, and they're doing their own thing, going off to the side, pretty much. And I did more Resident Evil 6 with Jacob. Hopefully those videos will be up soon. Played a whole bunch more Overwatch. That game's real good. That game's real good. And Splunky. You and I played a bunch of Splunky.
Yeah, we played Splunky.
You got to see my skills.
You're very good at it.
I think so.
Yeah, very good. You were telling me things that I don't believe are true, but all right.
I showed you them, though.
Eh.
I mean,
You're making up the names of it.
Then I showed you the names.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to believe me. It's fine.
Yeah. You have coding skills. You went to Flash.
I went into the Flash code.
Yeah.
Made it.
No doubt.
Those are kind of the passive things. The real things I want to focus on. Tales of Zestiria. Went back to this. Last time I played this was in January. So I went back to this. Played a bit more. Played a few more hours of it. Made some more progress. Wish I had more to say. Game's still good, though. It's fun. Lord of Calamity. That's the name of the villain. The Lord of Calamity. Okay. He is the embodiment of malevolence. This is JRPG right here. Let me tell you about Roger Pokorny never played a JRPG. Play Chrono Trigger.
All right.
Come on. What are you doing? What, Scott? If you
I'm doing nothing. That's the problem.
If you could recommend a JRPG to someone who had never played a JRPG, where would they start?
South Park: Stick of Truth.
Don't shut up.
Don't shut up.
Shut up, Scott. I don't know if he's thinking.
I'm thinking.
Okay. You want me to come back to you?
I am pretty torn.
Okay.
Because I would have to say, what kind of games do you normally play? I'm gonna have to ask you that
Oh
first.
God.
COD.
Call of Duty. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I like Uncharted and third person stuff, and I like some puzzles here and there.
Okay.
Yeah, indies.
You like Undertale? You didn't finish it.
I didn't finish it. Yeah, I like that though.
Undertale is a JRPG.
Is it right?
Yeah, it is stylistically a JRPG.
Oh, stylistically. It's not actually a JRPG.
It's not built in Japan, but it is the closest to a JRPG in American game.
I'll finish that game.
Yeah, you should.
I like Fallout.
Yeah.
I like Skyrim.
Okay, so you did start Undertale. You did like that game.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
You understand that you have to kill everybody, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Don't do it. Don't just do the passive one.
I understand that.
Yeah, you understand.
I have to kill everyone, right? Yeah, okay, that's what he said. So
Don't fucking listen to Scott.
I'm kidding. No, also I just want to say I like that game specifically just because not necessarily the mechanics, just because of how different it is, especially with the. So I don't know if I would like something
for
that's
games.
yeah, just in general, and also the comedy is fucking amazing.
There's a lot of similar comedy in good JRPGs.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I just want
Well, there's that, and most JRPGs, the story through line in JRPGs is essentially the best you get out of games,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
or at least consistently good.
I'm just curious, like, what your number one recommendation would be, Scott.
For somebody who barely gets into RPGs, I'm also gonna guess that you don't really do mobile games all that much.
No.
All right.
Final Fantasy VII. No, I'm just kidding. That one would be.
I was thinking about it.
That one's not the worst one to start on, but it's not the best one.
Yeah, but it's also the one that everyone tells you.
I think Chrono Trigger is the best one to start on.
Okay. How about Chrono Cross?
No, you got to go for something just a slightly
joking.
more simpler. So I'm thinking either a strictly turn-based with something that doesn't have what's not a stupid complicated meta system.
Okay.
Something closer to Bravely Default.
Okay. Like Final Fantasy VI or something like that.
The only reason why Bravely Default's not a very good one to start on
Because it's crazy.
is yes. But it, unless you've played RPGs before, you don't know you don't clue into some of the things that they try and get you to look for
Gotcha.
Yeah, very true.
early enough.
Yeah, Bravely Default is very much an homage to a lot of the JRPGs of that era, of the 90s era.
So it's a very, very, very good game, but unfortunately, you unless you resort to the internet, there's a few things you probably won't get,
Yeah.
and that
Sucks.
really, really breaks it.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough then.
But what's the recommendation, Scott? I want to know. You're killing me.
I'm gonna say wait for 15.
Final Fantasy 15.
All right,
That's actually a good one.
I'll wait.
I'll say I mean, I already told you.
Right.
Chrono
That
Cross.
okay. So you either do that, or you try and start Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts is one I was gonna.
He said he wanted to start Kingdom Hearts
I can
because
play
he likes
that.
Disney.
Yeah, I like Disney.
You should do that.
Right.
Okay, I'll do it. I just need to emulate it. Sorry, developers.
You're a thief.
Yeah, it's not available on my console, so sorry.
Where's my Xbox 360 version?
No,
of
where's
Kingdom
my
Hearts?
PS4 version?
Sure, they should port this over to PS.
Or just make it a classic.
Yeah, well,
Throw it in there.
there are no PS. Oh yeah, it's true. Oh, that'll never happen actually because
Oh, why?
they have the PS3 versions. They would want to sell a more recent version.
Oh, of course they do. Yeah.
Um,
Cut my finger.
I said, and I know you already disagree with me, but Chrono Trigger, I think like active time battle isn't too crazy, especially because you can slow it down.
No. The reason why you can't do the active time battles is because a lot of the later fights require you to be in the active time mode in order to pass without grinding crazy amounts.
That game's easy. Chrono Trigger's an easy game.
Okay. I want something that I'm not gonna just want to die playing it or get really.
Well,
really
Chrono Trigger,
frustrated.
like you don't have to grind that much.
Okay.
Because like Chrono Trigger has so much extra shit in it that if you just go through the extra shit,
And then just
you,
do
you
that.
are like so over leveled by the end of it.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't want something to get frustrated and have a bad taste in my mouth.
I don't know. Chrono Trigger is so well written that I don't think that would happen. I see what you're saying, Scott, but that's the one I would recommend.
Right, and I haven't played Chrono Trigger, so
Yeah. Okay. Chrono Trigger is just not that hard. I don't think it's fun. It's a fun adventure.
Good.
With a lot of character and
How about
personality.
Earthbound?
Earthbound's good. Earthbound's a little bit harder.
Okay.
yeah, okay. So Earthbound's a lot like Undertale.
Yeah.
I would finish.
That's the reason why I was asking.
I would finish Undertale first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, it's the humor and writing in Earthbound is apparently almost like the style at least is close to Undertale.
Awesome. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
And Persona 4 Gold.
Okay. I have that game. I have it in my Vita right now.
I wouldn't
need to
start. We're talking about starters, potential starters.
I put that game on easy. Whatever.
Yeah, I have the game on easy.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just that also since it's on easy, it's too easy for me. So like it's a problem. So that's the
Normal mode for me isn't too hard, but if you're new to
exactly.
it-
I thought I was anticipating myself to be like really bad at it, but
Go ahead.
then I screwed up.
Go ahead, Scott. Sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
like here's the thing about the RPGs. These generally aren't hard. They require thinking and putting together pieces of the mechanics of the game. So it's unless of course you're doing the active time system in real active time and not
Yeah.
stop time.
Yeah.
Which I'll explain to you. The active time battle system's little bar goes up for how fast your character is.
Yeah.
And when you on a normally one of these bars is full, your characters can act, but time still passes.
Yeah.
So all these bars will fill the longer you wait to take a move.
So imagine like
if you have to think for a minute or two about what you're going to do next, the enemy has already hit you about 3 times.
Yeah, so imagine the enemy has their own bar that's filling, and then they make an action, and then it fills
Right,
again.
and this screws you over so much more the faster the enemy is.
On all those games, you can always slow down the active time. Though
You can slow it. In most games, you can do a pause break where you when one of the bars fills up, the game pauses for you.
Yeah,
However,
I think Final Fantasy 6 does that.
Yeah. However, the problem with this is a lot of games built the system so you can hold your actions.
Yeah,
So this character, let's say you have a healer, and your healer doesn't need to be healing all the time. However, when your healer does need to heal, they need to heal. They need to heal then.
yeah. That's why stuff like
So-
haste became into effect. So basically, when you cast haste on someone, their active time bar fills in faster. So like Final Fantasy 13 uses that, and 13 actually does it really cool. So like when the bar fills up, like there are segments of the bar, and certain actions will only take a segment off that bar. So you can like stock more and more actions and wait for the bar to fill up all the way, or maybe get the bar to 2 segments and then do 2 actions instead of 5.
Gotcha.
So they're clever iterations of it.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Right.
you
So
guys.
we explained that one, but yeah, Starting with Persona is bad for RPGs. They're good.
I don't think it's bad.
I will say they're really good, but you have to remember.
Just like
that
Pokemon.
It's Pokemon.
Yeah.
Have you played Pokemon?
A little bit.
That's a JRPG.
A little bit. I'm not. I didn't even finish Pokemon.
Pokemon's actually the best JRPG to start with. I don't know what we're saying.
Probably is actually. I haven't.
What are we saying?
It's baby's first RPG.
It is.
Well,
you don't have to get into the deep shit in Pokemon, Scott. You can
Well,
just-
here's the thing. It's a kid's game, and a lot of people like it because that's when they played it.
yeah, when they were kids.
Yeah. I'm a kid.
Yeah, you're a child. So Roger's a child.
Yeah.
a lot of people who haven't played Pokemon when they were a kid, like they just can't get into it now. A lot of people that I know.
I'll just start with Pokemon Go. I think that's
All right. Well, anyway, we're done.
I wouldn't. I just wouldn't.
It's just
I'm joking.
another game I've been playing.
Thank you guys though. By the way.
No problem. Very good. Doom.
Oh,
Let's talk about Doom, Scott.
the original.
I haven't played it.
Doom 2016.
I haven't played like any kind of Dooms.
I think you should play this, Scott.
The original Doom is fantastic.
Honestly, it's really good. So, like, I played the demo a few weeks ago that they put out at E3, and I'd said like, hey, this didn't really do it for me. I'm not writing off the game. I still want to play it. I still want to try it.
Yeah.
It was $30 this past weekend on the QuakeCon sale. So I was like, fuck, it's not going to be cheaper ever until like November, and I might not have time to play it around then. It's got fucking Final Fantasy 15 and all these big JRPGs coming out. Are you okay? You looking at the time?
Yeah.
You staring? You look stressed.
No, my finger's hurting a lot.
What?
For some
Do you have a
reason.
splinter?
I don't know. It's weird. I think maybe, but I got it off of this. This is not wood.
No, it's like
Yeah.
cork.
Yeah, it's weird. Sorry, my finger's been hurting.
Please don't die.
If I amputate
All right, we'll cut it off
with a rusty nail.
with a rusty nail. That's a bad idea. But yeah, so I picked up Doom, started playing it, got through the demo area. I'm like, all right, this is cool. You get more weapons, you get deeper into it, it definitely gets better. Here's the thing, like, not only do you get more weapons, and having more options is great, absolutely, but you get like modifications for the weapons, which gives them kind of like alternate fires. And they're all on cooldowns, right? Nothing like your grenade is just a cooldown. You don't pick up grenades. You just have a grenade on a cooldown. And eventually, like, in place of your grenade, you can just drop a decoy, which is cool. And then just run away from it and people will attack it. Like this giant monster just swiping through it. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? And you shoot them. And then you get runes as well. Runes are like, you can have up to 3 at a time. So initially you can only have 1, then eventually you can get 2, then 3. And runes, like, suck in pickups from further away, or like have better aerial control when you do your double jump. Then you get the double jump as well. So this game is secretly a Metroid Prime game.
All right.
People don't know this, but Doom 2016 is Metroid Prime 4. it looks like Metroid Prime. It kind of feels like Metroid Prime. It's a lot faster.
It's as bloody as Metroid Prime.
No, Metroid Prime is not as bloody
I
as
know.
this. It's a little bloody, but Jesus Christ, Doom is gory. I showed you some of it. You're like, this is fucking awesome. Pretty much the whole time.
It looks like the greatest game of all time. Like, I'm serious.
it's
love that game.
really cool. It's so fast. There's no reloading, right? It's so
brilliant. By
it's
the way.
so weird because like it's a modern. I get it. Like people are saying, oh, it's like a classic shooter. Blah blah. Blah. I didn't play a lot of the original Dooms. I didn't really like them. Didn't do it for me. It's different, right? Because there's so much mobility. So it is kind of something in the same ballpark as like a Metroid Prime as far as mobility, or a more recent Call of Duty where you've got double jumps and shit. Like mobility is so key in first-person shooters now because it just opens up so many options. It lets the combat be on multiple layers, like multiple floors, and that makes it cooler, right? If you've got a dude up top sniping you, if you can find a way to climb up there and kill him, like that gives you like a short-term goal in combat, in an arena combat. That makes it fun and makes it active. Makes you're problem solving in real time. And that's like shooters are at their best when they're making you do that. That's why stuff like Dishonored is really cool because you're problem solving, and you're using a massive tool set to do that. And Doom gives you that. It's just in the form of big guns.
Yeah.
So I just got like the last gun, which is the chain gun, and it's just really cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. The weapon mods, it's cool. Like there are 2 weapon mods for every weapon, right? And you can swap them out anytime. So you have to get them. So I got both the shotgun weapon mods, right? And one is like you hold the left trigger and it'll zoom in, charge up, and then you can do 3 quick shots back to back, which is cool. The other is you shoot like a short-term explosive Then you get skill points, so you can upgrade those mods.
Yeah.
And then you can get like one major massive upgrade after you've gotten all the other upgrades. So like it's building on top of itself. But if I hit up on the D-pad, I can just lock onto whatever the other weapon mod is at any time in the game. So like if I have the shotgun, I'm like, okay, well the explosive is really good for because I got all these small enemies grouped together, blow them up, and then just switch over to the triple shot for like the big guys. I can do that anytime in combat. Like the only other game that I can think of is like Crysis 2, and even then you have to like go into a menu to swap out. There's no menus when you swap. You just tap up on the D-pad and Doom Marine just fucking locks on the other mod. And it's like, this is so good. This feels so good.
I feel like games have done that though before.
No, they do weapon wheels.
Well, I mean, there's a weapon wheel in
there's
this
a weapon.
too.
Yeah.
Right. No, I mean, like, I think what he's thinking about is a weapon wheel.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
mean, like maybe it's like it's just cool.
It's like because a lot of games do, at least a lot of the PS3 and pre-era games did let you switch weapons on the fly very quickly.
Yeah,
like that.
and there's
Weapon
definitely that here as well as like the mods and the abilities. And,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just all works together to create like this fluid combat scenario, right? And the way where Metroid Prime comes into it, right, is like, all right, you killed all the dudes, but now like somewhere in each level you can find the map for the level and expands the map, shows you where all the secret areas are in the level, but you have to still find them and find a way to get to them when you get there. So like I spend like 30 minutes at the end of each level just climbing around, like checking the map and like, oh cool, there's a secret area over here. Let me see if I can find a way to get there. Sometimes I need to get a key or something like that. And that's like optional. You don't necessarily have to do it. Sometimes you'll be able to get a weapon that you wouldn't get to the next level, like a level early. Like I got the super shotgun, which is the double barrel shotgun, a level early. And like just having that early, it feels like, oh, I found a secret and I got a secret weapon. It's not necessarily like that, but it feels like that. And I don't know, it evokes a really cool childlike feeling, like finding secrets and stuff like that, collectibles, all that. And it's just really cool. It's just, everything works in that game. There's nothing in that game that feels out of place or doesn't feel like it's going to the betterment of the total package. And that's very rare, especially like with a first-person shooter.
And that's why Doom. That's why it's so perfect for like a Doom game. Like that's the original Doom game. Like I love the original Doom like, a lot, and it just felt like it was just all about the shooting and just helping everything just move faster. And this game just feels like that. Just feels like a modern day version of that in the best possible way in every form.
Yeah, it's no reloading.
Yeah.
Health and armor packs, right? Like, but again, like some of my frustration with like Doom, the original, is like if you get low health and you run out of health packs, right? And then at checkpoints, and you're just fucked.
Yeah.
You just kind of got to basically try and not get hit in this combat scenario. In this, like, you go up, you damage an enemy, and if you do one of the execution kills, like the brutal blow your head with my fist open kill, you get health from that. You always get health from that.
Modernized.
If you kill someone with a chainsaw, you always get ammo from that. So that you can create your own loops with this. It's brilliant. It's clever. It's beautiful.
Right, and then like the other thing that like what I never really played it myself, but I did watch it at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And what was really off-putting for me was the aiming system in the original Dooms.
Yeah. I mean, there's no up and down control,
Yeah,
right?
there was none.
Right, there's no up and down control, and I
Which
like
is
that.
weird.
It's really weird.
No, I understand.
It's of its area.
It's weird me playing it in like 2015. I think I played.
Yeah, and liking it.
Oh yeah, well I did like it.
It's
but
weird.
It was also very weird getting used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's auto aim up and down, but
Yeah.
it's, I don't know, it's like, so I think that's why this sticks out to me more. If this really is a modern Doom, it is not just like the fact that you can look in any direction that's modernized. It is also the fact that there's mobility and there's a weapon wheel and there's customization and there's skill points and upgrades, but like they don't feel weird or they don't feel like they're there for no good reason. Like the upgrades just are cool and they're more subtle. And like one of the mobility upgrades is like, I don't know, climb up ledges faster. It's like, cool. Let me just do that. And I don't know, it works. It works so well. And every time you get a rune, you have to go through like these little challenges. Whoops, God, I'm drunk.
Are you?
No.
I was gonna say, just one beer.
You go through these little challenge rooms and you have to do something or kill somebody with this weapon in a certain time limit.
Yeah.
So it's cool. It's perfect. It is perfect for what it needs to be. It's phenomenal. I cannot recommend it enough. Like, I think everyone should play this game.
I need to play it.
It's obviously very gory and very violent.
I can't play it.
Yeah. I showed you that one level. It's just murdering dudes.
I'm not an adult yet. Can't.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy M-rated games now. So
I was very excited being 17 just for that.
yeah. When I was on my 17th birthday, I went out and bought Battlefield Bad Company 2.
And they're like, no 14-year-olds allowed. They tried kicking you out.
They wish me a happy birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, Doom is awesome. It's so awesome. I know Nobishin got it as well. I don't know if he's been playing it. But
As Nobishin, I can say it's very good.
okay, both of you is Nobishin. Yeah, the only other thing I ever is No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky came out. I played it.
Hibbity hibbity.
Hey, what do you think?
I think it's pretty good. I
like
like it. Yeah, I like it a lot actually. It is exactly what I thought it was going to be. Right, I didn't go into this with any expectation. Like my expectations were set pretty like down from where like the kind of wherever it was in this ethereal plane of like way too high, way a long time ago, right? Like when you saw that initial announcement of like the guy flying in the sky, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like you can totally still do that. And that's all I really wanted to do in this game. And you can do that. I did that like 5 times. And it's awesome. Yeah. It's awesome every time. So like if I could do, I told myself if I could do that in this game, I would not be disappointed. I could do that, not really disappointed.
Yeah.
So, it's a survival game. Are you okay? No. Your finger okay?
No, another part of my finger's hurting.
Right. And like to me, it always looked kind of cool. Mm-hmm. And I was excited to see what it would turn into. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of just that. There's more to the game, I know.
Yeah.
More to the game, I know. But where I'm at right now is it's broken on PC.
Yeah, it's broken on PC, so you're not going to buy it, so.
Right.
Which is fine. It's sad that the PC port is not good, right? I don't know who did it or if Hello Games had to do it themselves or.
I think they did, which is sad.
Probably. I don't know if they've ever directly developed anything for PC.
I think Joe Ginger was on PC.
We'll have to check this.
Yeah.
We can check this during the break or something.
Okay. Check it now.
Yeah, I don't know. And we have news about it as well. It is broken on PC though. But so I'm playing on PS4. It definitely doesn't perform amazing. It has a lot of technical problems, a lot of popping, a lot of draw distance issues that were in the demos that we had seen before. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. Mm-hmm. Joe Danger 2 was on PC. Looks like
1, I think.
Okay. I just saw Joe Danger HD PC.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, they're both on.
Okay, both.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So sorry.
And that's the only other game Hello Games has done. Yeah. But the Joe Danger 1 and 2. So it's got technical problems, a little bit of frame rate dipping here and there on console. It's typically pretty good at 30 in my experience, right? I've heard anecdotal experience that it dips here and there. But like the space stuff going in and out of the planet stuff is actually like the frame rate's pretty smooth on that. So I mean technically it's fine, like it's not amazing. But it is kind of what I expected. I had pretty low expectations for that stuff. Plus, with the scale of what they're going for, I understand. It's just a disaster on PC.
These guys got so unlucky.
Yeah, they got unlucky, right?
Yeah.
They presented their game and say, "Hey, this is what we want to do.
Hey, we want to do something really ambitious," and people were like, "It's going to be the best game in the world." They're like, no, "Well, we didn't really say that. We just want to do something cool. That best game ever." The game to end all video games. This is it, guys. 18 quintillion planets? Are you fucking me? And then they put it out. And it was like, oh, it's a good game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
But, yeah, so they were very unlucky.
Yeah.
But so, I've played it. It's cool just hearing all the stuff that's in it. Like, I was on
stories and shit.
Yeah, I was on talking. You and I were both on talking shit. Which will go out next week, I guess. Hopefully. We talked about it next Monday, hopefully.
Hopefully never.
Hopefully. And Danny Juarez, who was on that show as well, is telling us he's played like 20 hours of it.
Spoiling the shit out of it.
Spoiling the shit out of stuff. It became clear, listening to Danny talk about like why they didn't really want to talk about any specifics, is like, there's crazy shit that could happen in that game. Like, I'll just use one of his examples because I don't want to ruin it for anyone. But he's like, yeah, I got like to best friend level with the Gek, which is one of the alien races that you can interact with. And like a bunch of them came up to me, like, hey, we want to pull off this heist. We want you to help us. I'm like, what the fuck? That can happen? And he told us about a bunch of other crazy shit. Like the black hole thing was insane. I don't even want to say anymore.
It's ridiculous.
It was insane.
Like it's one of those games. It's for me, it's unfortunate that it's not like multiplayer.
Yeah.
Because one of the best parts about these kinds of games, and one of the first things that I did with some of the other exploration games that were also multiplayer, is we just did the exploration together, not to like do anything, but just to go see what would happen.
Yeah, just to be together and explore. And I get that. Like, you know, it was never like it was never specifically said until much later that it wasn't going to be multiplayer. Yeah. And there, it seems like that isn't completely off the table as far as like in the future.
Yeah, they said like maybe updates.
It is a server-based online game, so it's possible like some kind of, I would imagine like Journey-esque multiplayer where you can kind of instance in
or Dark Souls.
Yeah, or Dark Souls, like maybe summon somebody into your universe or
right.
I mean,
together.
On a very selfish level, I would love that it's not multiplayer.
Yeah, me too.
So then I can just be like, because I think that the whole thing with like even GTA for me, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna be friends forever. We're gonna be playing all these cool heists, and it's just like you stop playing for a month because you're like depressed and you hate yourself, and you come back and you're just like, friends are like, oh yeah, we played everything without you, and you're like, God damn it.
Well, there's that, and then like you come in, like there's another guy because it's multiplayer, and he just shoots you in the head, and you're like, this game sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I'd rather something closer to Dark Souls or
The Journey,
yeah. So it's like you still kind of get that single player experience, but it's closer to couch co-op across the internet.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. I really like it. Right, you know, you and I played a little bit. We streamed a little bit this week. Twitch.tv/irrationalpassions. And we had a good time. Like just exploring around, going in and out of plans and shit. Found don't fucking hate on the GEC. They didn't do anything. They're cute little beak men.
They're merchants and they're liars and they're thieves.
And like, you know, I went to a solar system. I went to the galactic map. I'm like, man, fuck this. This is crazy. I went to a solar system because I'm like, oh, there's a planet here that has a moon. I saw the planet with a moon. It's very cool. It's like, oh, there's a little planet around this big planet. And I went to it. And then I'm sitting on that planet. I look up, and the other, like the planet that it's revolving around is there, just taking up the whole sky. It's like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Like, as a space nerd, when I was a kid, you know, watching Star Trek The Next Generation, exploring and going where no man has ever gone before, like, this evokes that to such a nth degree. And, like, you know, sure, when you're on the planets, like, you're gathering resources to upgrade stuff, and then you run out of inventory space constantly because I have 3 inventory slots, it feels like. And that's stuff like I need to go find a way to get more inventory slots, and you can find stuff on planets that I haven't explored a lot.
Yeah.
You can find like, oh, here's a backpack expansion or whatever on a planet. That's what Danny was telling me. And I need to do more of that. I need to just sit down and play more. Go to they mark points of interest.
So you
on the
haven't
planet.
been exploring a lot.
No, because I haven't played a lot of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so but when you were playing, what you were doing was exploring?
A lot of exploring. A lot of just walking around. It's like I'm very scared to go too far from my ship. So like I'll like go in like a circle around the ship and like get some cool rocks, and like maybe I'll find a point of interest, and then I'll go back to my ship and fly to a new part of the planet.
You see, this is why I wish it was multiplayer. This is like
we could cover more ground together.
If you didn't really want me to just drag you through it, I wouldn't. I'd just say, hey, we got this.
Yeah.
And you'd be just a little more comfortable going a little further out if I was right there.
Yeah, I mean, like I liked what I was doing. I was having fun doing what I was doing. I liked the solitary experience. Yeah, I mean, but you know me, I'm like more of a single player person. So
you're just afraid of everything.
And like there was a point where I was just like drifting in space, and the sun was over here of that solar system, and there's a planet over here, and there's a space station. I'm just drifting there, and I'm like, this is fucking so cool. Like, honestly, this game is exceeded my expectations in a lot of ways. It's just really cool.
I want to play it. Actually, you know what? I have a titan of a fucking computer. I could probably figure something out.
Yeah, probably.
It's also 30 FPS.
It's locked 30 FPS. I mean, just wait for someone to either put out a DS fix.
I can break that.
I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
But they're working on it. Like they said,
you know
hey, we're fixing it.
I'll look it up.
Okay. Scott's doing some fact checking right now.
You do you.
And it's in the news section also, so there might be something out there that we talk about. It's worth noting. But yeah, I like it. What did you think of it, Roger?
I thought it was really, really fun. I didn't overhype this game. I kind of knew that like this is going to be a game that people are going to get angry about.
Yeah, me too.
Everyone's going to overhype it.
Yeah.
So I kind of stopped halfway and I was like, I'm not learning anything about it. I don't care anymore. I just kind of like I almost did this. I did the same thing with GTA 5 when it was about to come out. I was just like, everyone knows it. I don't give a shit anymore. Like I'll wait until the day of the game comes out and I'll play it. And when I ended up playing it with you, I thought it was really fun. Like I thought it was a fun game. I can totally see the gameplay loop and everything that you're going into with the whole mining resources. Maybe not for me, just because I've never been a fan of that necessarily. But you're right, going into space is ridiculous.
It's cool.
It's so cool. And doing the whole the slingshot to go into the planet faster.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, like you can put on your pulse engine,
Yeah.
which is like your hyperdrive basically, and you're going super fast. And if you're near enough of a planet, you just start orbiting around it.
It's fantastic.
So cool.
And the little things like the meeting, like I didn't know there was aliens in this game. I didn't know that they had a different language.
Yeah, you learn bits of their language word by word.
Yeah, and when you were trying to, and like there's an abandoned building, there's this, there's that, and you're going to it, and you're like, that's a space station over there. Let's
Let's just fucking go
figure
there.
out what this is. Yeah.
Okay,
Here we go. Scott's found it.
back
Found
with some news.
Okay.
Big
It
news.
runs like XCOM.
Great.
Good
So
to know.
guess what?
It'll probably run fine on your computer.
It'll be fine on my computer.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot.
I want you to give it a shot. Yeah, I really want to know what you think. I think you'll have an interesting perspective as someone who's played like a lot more of those Minecraft-esque games. I'm curious what you would think.
What's your graphics card?
Oh, he's got the 1080.
Hotness right there.
Yeah, he's got literally the hottest graphics card on the market
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Actually,
God.
they came out with a new Titan.
Oh, good.
God.
Fuck the Titan.
Titans are way crazy. Yeah.
They're too expensive.
1080s are
Right.
perfect. They're perfect.
They're cheap.
They're
and
cheap and they're killing it.
powerful as like the original Titan.
Okay.
Here we go.
Not cheap. Not cheap.
Not cheap.
Inexpensive.
By comparison to a Titan, though,
Yeah.
By comparison to a Titan, absolutely.
Yeah, I love the whole the press conference, and they're talking about Doom, and they're like, and the Doom's like, yeah, we've never seen anything that run our game like this high. Right, we need to fix it.
yeah, 240 hertz per second or
Jesus
whatever.
fucking Christ, insane. It's ridiculous. It's awesome though.
Yeah.
My friend has a Titan. I mean, I'm 1080.
He's got a Skylake processor.
Don't know what that means.
It's the most recent Intel, right?
Yep.
Oh shit! Wait, what? You have that?
Yeah, Scott
Yes.
just built his PC.
Oh my god.
So
So here's the thing about building a PC when I built it.
Uh-huh.
Probably still in the same time period. I just haven't been keeping up with it. Since, I have the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is when the 1080 came out. Most of those PC parts, in retrospect to a year ago, having or a year or two ago. Okay. When the 980 came out, this rig would have cost me around $2,200. Right. But instead, this thing itself cost me about $1,500 instead.
Yeah, that's really good.
yeah,
Right. And it's that much better.
Damn.
So, yeah. I'm not sure if time is still right to do it. Probably still is.
you're probably still in a good ballpark.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you were ever thinking about building a computer, now just do it now.
Yeah,
They
If only I had money.
also have sites out now that help pick the hard part of building the computer, which is picking out the parts.
Yeah.
What up, PCPartPicker.com?
Woo.
Right.
It's lit,
Hot
fam. No, I'm just doing the like praise Jesus thing.
Oh, but I wanted to high five you. There we go. No, yeah, I need to upgrade my PC because I have an AMD processor and I hate myself.
Yeah, generally positive though.
Oh yeah, for the game, fantastic. Not fantastic. 7.5 or around there. That's where I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling.
How much is it? Full
$60.
$60?
Yeah.
Full $60.
Ooh.
First indie game to be full $60 as far as I know.
No.
They probably
Oh,
need
goodness.
it though.
What is it then?
With what they had to put into
no,
it, they
Windows is
probably
50.
need it to be there.
Yeah, you're right.
Because
Huh.
Hello Games, what Sony's publishing it on PS4. Hello Games, or no, they're self-published.
There has to be a random indie developer who's like,
It's probably there's like one weird one. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, he's like-
Talcom, and it's like, what the fuck is this?
who's like, let's see what we can do. If 5 people buy our game,
15. It's the first, I think, 15-person game.
Oh,
that is
yeah,
in
probably.
this kind of price range.
No, yeah. So I think that the game is really cool. I think it's a perfect game for $40. If I were to pick, at least for me, like I think that's a game. If it was $40, 100%, that's a buy. because I don't necessarily see myself playing it like hours upon hours. I think it's a game that you play for a few weeks, like a lot, and then you stop for like 3 months. And then
let me pull up because Tony's been playing it, and I'll pull up he was tweeting about it, and I'll pull up what he thought. But yeah, I'll say it's definitely something I could go back and forth with.
Yeah.
When I initially played it, I didn't know, like if this was for me. I wrote a thing about it on my blog. And I didn't know how much it would work for me, just because it is like that loop, and like there's limited inventory space. But I could see myself getting into it.
But you got the amazement feature that you needed out of it.
Yeah, I got what I wanted.
You see, unfortunately, Minecraft doesn't have this now so much, but World Generation and Minecraft used to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of very, very cool looking places that you could just happen up upon.
Yeah,
yeah,
I remember that.
And
I don't remember exactly when they changed it, but that generally doesn't happen much anymore.
Yeah, and this
looks kind of bland.
It's the same thing, but on the scale of like space. I think space just speaks better to me personally. Tony said,
"No. Like, space speaks better to I think almost everyone.
Sure,
especially when you have the planets as they are. That
planet-sized planets, man." Tony said 5 hours is a tweet from the 9th. 5 hours in No Man's Sky and finish my first session. I have 2 thoughts regarding how I will play it. I will spend a very long time playing this game. I will play this game like Overwatch, always in short bursts. Then he said Pokemon Uranium is legit.
Lit. I can see myself doing that too.
Which is somebody made a Pokemon fan game. Yeah, short bursts, but I could also see myself like getting lost in this game for like 6 hours at a time, which is pretty long.
I can if that they got that frame rate up, VR.
Oh, dude, no VR I would never come out.
I want it. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it was gonna be bad. Okay.
No, I would never leave.
Yeah, it would be fantastic. Get that frame rate up. We're good. PS 4.5.
We'll get there. News is coming, but sorry. I'm not disappointed. I'm very happy.
I'm glad.
I'm pleased with what it's doing and what it's going for. And it's I think it's pretty. I will say like drawbacks like each planet is an ecosystem, right? There are no continents or environmental shifts across a single planet, right? You'd have to go basically to another planet to get another environment. So one planet is pretty much all the same, unless you go underwater. Underwater is different.
Yeah,
it's cool. We went underwater once. We found a building underwater. It's fucking awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
And it looks great underwater and everything. So that's kind of a drawback, but outside of that, man, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's a lot of managing resources. Like that's what I expected going into it. You gotta refill your life supply. You gotta refill your gasoline.
Yeah, I mean it's cool to find. Like I remember when you were gone, I was like, oh shit, I figured out where to get this random mineral or element or whatever.
Yeah,
and that was cool. Like that was a really cool moment. Like figuring out, like, okay, this one matches with this.
Yeah,
but of course, since it's randomized coding, it usually stays the same forever. So
yeah, it's using an algorithm. So it's cool. I'm happy with it.
Good.
People need to calm down.
For sure.
People calling it "quote unquote" unplayable on PS4.
Yeah. Maybe on PC.
Maybe on PC. I don't know for sure.
Oh, I've seen some video.
Yeah.
Jim Sterling's video. Holy shit. He would turn and it was just like, oh my god, it was so bad.
Yeah. He just doesn't have the hottest shit computer.
He's got to get that 1080. Just brute force it. We'll figure it out.
Brute force it.
Brute force the shit out of it.
I will say another thing that I didn't put on my list here. I played through Journey.
Again.
For the second time ever since I had initially played it for a review on PS4. Put on headphones, strapped in, played through it. Man, that game is breathtaking. It was an emotional experience. I cried a whole lot in that game. I don't even know if it might affect me more now than it did then. It is cool because I've talked about like I remember every single moment of that game, and I did, but like just I don't know. There's coming back to it and remembering how beautiful that game is, and like having a guy show up. It's like ping to him a little bit, and then he pings back, and I'm like, oh, and then like him disappear somewhere.
And you message the person afterwards, and they don't respond to you.
No, God no.
I messaged the person I played with.
Someone I played with was like the biggest fat 1, 2, 3 or something like that. I'm like, that's pretty good.
No, I responded to someone. I was like, thank you for playing German, man. I think they blocked me.
Whatever. They're like, whatever, nerd.
Nerd.
To be fair, you were like 6. So
I played it like last year.
okay, so you're like 6.
Exactly. I was like, what, like 7?
Might be, but yeah, I just want to throw that out there.
Okay.
Phenomenal, emotional, phenomenal. Still stand by what I said about that game when I played it forever ago. I really like it.
Lit. Did they respond yet?
Who what?
The
waffle.
waffle.
The waffle place that never
Yeah.
responded.
God damn it.
They did not send me an email response.
Good.
Roger, what about you? Video games.
Playing a lot of Overwatch. I'm really, really amazing at Overwatch, and some people call me the best diva NA. And
Roger just hops on Reaper, gets to play the game, and I'm like, yeah, that's what you get for pressing triangle and winning, I guess.
listen, I'm just putting it out there. Like, I'm really good at this video game, and I just know that Alex, him and I have been playing, and he's not good. He's been talking a lot of shit to me, and
Higher rank than Roger. Roger's playing on PC.
so I'm playing on PC, and I started at 40. I was ranked at 40. I'm 34 now.
I'm like ranked
Oh, dude,
43.
we can play together.
Yeah, you can play with Scott.
Yo, what are you at?
Yeah.
What's your rank, Scott?
I'm not ranked yet. I can't play ranked yet. I haven't played that much. You gotta remember.
We're gonna get Scott up.
No, it's lit. No, I'm very bad at this video game. You got to be on the real. I'm so bad.
This is the first
I
time
can-
Roger's been real with
Yeah,
me
yeah.
the entire weekend. He's been writing this facade the entire weekend.
Yeah. No, I'm very bad at this game.
You're not that bad.
I'm pretty bad.
You're good with
You'll
Reaper.
be-
Let me
you'll-
be
you'll
bad.
You're good at easy mode.
Yeah, I'm good at easy mode. No, I'm horrible, and it's coming to the point where it's not even fun sometimes.
Really?
I'm playing on, especially on PC, because like everyone else is so much better. Like, especially competitive. Like, holy shit, it's the worst. Even though I'm ranked with people my rank, but like I'm always on a team with I'm the lowest rank, 34 and like 40. So like, oh god, it's bad.
They're trying to pull you up.
Yeah, they try to pull me up. I'm really bad. So it's a game. It's fun. I think it might become my game of the year by the end of the year.
You did a video on it.
Yeah, I did.
People should check that out. Roger
Yeah.
Former Show.
I forget that I do that video too.
It's really good.
7 videos I've made for that series. Huh? Interesting.
They're all great.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
I got some Overwatch peeps
Yeah.
that I like to play with.
On PC?
Yeah,
Yo, hit a boy up. Let's play together.
will do.
Thanks, fam. Oh my god, what happened?
My headphones just slid off my head.
You're so slippery and slimy.
Disgusting creature. My hair's just full of grease.
Another game that I played, which I thought was very interesting, Spec Ops: The Line.
All right, don't make it weird.
You made it weird.
Fair enough.
So I played Spec Ops: The Line.
Okay.
And I thought that game, like, I think I overhyped that game way too much. Also, everyone else did, because everyone's like,
A lot of people did.
It's like the,
I don't know, it
the hidden
came
gem.
out-
It's like the greatest thing ever.
Got bad reviews.
exactly.
And then people were like, no, wait, this game's amazing.
Yeah. And I played it, and I was like, okay, I know there's gonna be a story thing. I know there's definitely gonna be a twist or whatever. I played it, and I was just like, okay, that felt like a twist. I understand why people like it. It didn't hit with me, and it felt like a little bit like I don't understand the motives behind it. Right?
Okay.
It just like it happened, and it just felt kind of forced and like a twist for a twist, and for a twist's sake. And it's very close to a movie with a huge twist. So like it just felt like it was just taking from something just to make a twist and be like, oh look, this game's a little bit more than something, more than just a shooter, a regular Gears of War clone or whatever. And I think that the shooting was actually pretty fun because I haven't played Gears of War in so long, so it was fun enough. But then when the story started hitting, it was hitting on emotional points with your group of survivors, your group of people going into Dubai, and Dubai is like overrun, and it's like basically like a no man's land, and you're supposed to find this dude Conrad who's gone AWOL, and you think he's dead. And you're a core group of people, so you're the leader, maybe played by very much Troy Baker, like Troy Baker.
Troy Baker, got it.
Yeah, Troy Baker dude, and 2 dudes, and you kind of like start to grow a relationship with them over time, and that's a really good relationship, and it works super well. But towards the ending of the game, like it just kind of falls apart, like when they're not focusing on those characters and they're focusing on the main dude, and the main dude is just like not very interesting. Like I didn't care about his motives necessarily. And then when the game ends up falling all on his motives and like what he's going for, and I just didn't feel like it lined up. And I got the worst ending, I guess. There's like some subtle choices that change the game's ending, and I didn't know there were choices. I thought that I had to do them, so I did them, and the game.
I think that's the point.
Yeah, exactly. That was a point. Yeah, that was a point. But then I just kept on doing it, and then by the end of the game, I was just like, it just kind of happened, and I was like, all right. Like,
How do you feel, and I don't know if you have much of an opinion about this, how do you feel about its portrayal of kind of PTSD and like the kind of mental breaks that soldiers go through in combat?
It was very good.
Because apparently that's what makes that game special.
Yeah, it was good. It was good when it was. There was a part when it almost broke the fourth wall a bit, which I thought was really cool. Because I don't see that much in video games sometimes. And there was another part where it was very good when he was when he had these kind of weird flashbacks and he felt guilt. But I felt the ending specifically, where everything comes together, like just didn't fit right. Almost like it just was like kind of like a little cartoony and crazy. I don't know. That was just me. I know a lot of my friends love that game a lot.
I have yet to play it. I really want to, but
yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun game to play. It's like I think it's 6 hours. Like it's not long. It's very fun.
I think I got it from PS Plus at some point.
Exactly.
So.
And you might even have it. Oh no, it's Humble Bundle. You don't play PC.
My computer couldn't run it.
Yeah,
So.
it's it was $1 on Humble Bundle, so I picked it up. But yeah, it was fun. It was maybe it was a good game. It wasn't like something crazy. What else did I do?
You had Telltale Batman on here.
Oh yeah.
Talked about that last week.
Yeah. Yeah. So I haven't gotten a chance to talk about it anywhere. I thought the game was really good. Really good. It's a great start.
It's a great start.
Yeah.
Great setup for what could be a very exciting story.
Yeah. I just like the subtle things, how they're trying to twist all the Batman mythos into one thing that you choose. And I just love the way that they present Bruce Wayne and Batman, and Bruce Wayne especially is way more realistic. Because I feel like they portrayal a lot of cartoons and even comic books portrayal Bruce Wayne as this like socially like unable to talk to people. Like he's just like I'm gonna become a jerk or whatever. But like he's smart. He's been through training for years and years and years. He should be able to talk to a dude and joke around. And
yeah.
I think that's it was like almost jarring at a point. I didn't know if I liked it, but like the more I think about it, like it makes sense. Yeah.
And you can also have him be that kind of dude if you wanted it to be.
Exactly. But then, you can also like make him joke around. I'm like, that's a Batman that I don't necessarily see all the time. And I kind of appreciate that. And I've always never had context for it because, when I'm reading a comic book and he jokes around, it always feels weird. When Batman makes a joke, I'm like, Batman doesn't joke. He's serious, man. No, but it was cool to make that my own Batman. And I think I totally see where they're going for a more gangster aesthetic this time around, hopefully for the season, not necessarily huge supervillains.
Yeah, with the villains, yeah.
Yeah, and it's also a year 2 story, as you said, which I like a lot.
Yeah, young Batman stuff is typically always really cool.
Yeah.
Mostly because not all the crazies have showed up at that point. Because, like, Catwoman is the first masked person to show up in that town. So that's cool. And with Batman still, like, working on thugs, monster thugs. Yeah. It's grounded, and that's fine. Like, Batman is not always its best when it's grounded. But it can be.
Yeah.
Like, it can also be really great when it's being crazy. Gus... he's freaking out of here. He's running back and forth like a crazy cat. But yeah, I don't know. It works. Everything works, and I like how they characterize Bruce Wayne. He definitely feels uncomfortable in his own skin.
Definitely.
To me, and he feels more comfortable as Batman. And it's clear like this is consuming him.
Yeah, it's slowly consuming, which I like a lot. And you're seeing it with Alfred. Alfred's just like desperate. He just wants this man to stop. He's trying to help, but he's also trying to stop him at the same time.
Yeah, early Alfred, is always like. He didn't get it yet, right?
Yeah.
He didn't see why Batman was needed. Whereas, like, late game Alfred did because, like, these people are unstoppable.
Exactly. He needs to be around for a longer time. And talking about longer time, Alfred, I want him to look like he's dying.
Apparently.
No, this is something I've just randomly...
I want old as fuck Alfred.
No, I'm serious. Like, this is something I was thinking about. I was like, I don't know. Something about, like, this Alfred just, like... And Jeremy Irons' Alfred just, like, kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I want, like, my Alfred to, like...
I really like Jeremy Irons' Alfred.
Yeah, he was just there.
He's just there.
Yeah, I want to see more of him, of course. But, like, something about, like... I either want, like, either extreme, right? I want a Alfred that's like dying, like about a fold in half.
So Michael Caine.
Michael Caine, I think he's the year, but he's more closer to the Batman that the Alfred that I like, which is like an Alfred that like is like army guy and like came in and like is helping him and is like older, but like also like a complete badass, kick your shit out. I feel like that's Michael Caine's a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the design for Alfred.
Whatever.
This is random. I know. I'm nitpicking here, but I like nitpicking. So yeah. I'm excited for episode 2 especially.
Yeah. Hopefully it's out soon.
Hopefully for Black Mask.
Yeah, Black Mask, man.
I think that'd
be a great villain.
Yeah.
I think they have to. They're setting up as like, hey, we're going to do mobsters.
Yeah, and hopefully season 2 is serial killers. I would love that. Some crazy like...
There's so many good Batman serial killers.
What's it called?
Counterman.
Pig. Professor Pig. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh God, I want Professor Pig so bad. I was freaking out in Arkham Knight when I saw Professor Pig. I thought he was the craziest villain. I love him.
Great.
He's great.
Yeah, there are plenty. Like Thomas Elliott's a good one.
Yeah. Well, they're basically doing Thomas Elliott now.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Really, they've made it so they can't necessarily do him. Yeah. Man, Penguin's so good.
Oh, Penguin's
I love it. Love the interpretation of Penguin. Anyway,
That's how Gotham should have been.
it's how Gotham should have been. It's like Gotham, but good. That's what I said.
It's Gotham good.
Anything else? We played Batman Arkham Asylum.
That was fun.
You can watch 15 episodes of that. We had a lot of fun with that.
We had a lot of dumbass fun with that. That was fun. That was great. That was good.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it for video games.
Video games.
We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we got plenty of news to talk about.
Let's do push-ups.
We're gonna do push-ups. I'm not gonna do push-ups.
All right, me neither.
And then we got some questions, and we'll throw it out. So we will be back in just a little bit. Choo choo choo.
How long is this break?
Just take a few minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna walk around the stretch a bit. Oh my God, my ears hurt.
Hi. You've done this rodeo before. Come now, boy.
I'm gonna break. I feel comfortable there.
Yeah. Memory foam. All right. I came back, Scott. I promise.
Yeah.
I'm back too. Fair enough.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Tweeting. Remember, if you want to send your questions in, if you're watching live, tweet them at IrrationalPod. The hashtag IPQ.
And also tweet at Nabish and tell him, say something good to him.
Say something good. Say something like, hey, at Nabishin186, NABESHIN186. I love you, and you're great, and I hope you're well.
Yeah. I want to make him feel good.
Me too.
0 total grams of fat in this.
Really?
Yeah.
My Pepsi?
Yeah.
It's real sugar.
Also 30 milligrams of sodium. 40 grams of Sugars.
I'm gonna die young, so.
Dude, I'm dying like tomorrow. Sorry.
Oh,
Mostly because I'm gonna kill you.
You caught the Scott.
Yeah, I caught the Scott.
Things are trying to kill you.
All right.
Mostly myself.
You ready?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, actually, did I?
News in gaming.
Let's talk about some news, guys.
I'm excited.
Got some news to talk about. Battleborn underperforming.
What a surprise.
What a surprise. Battleborn published by THQ.
What?
Not THQ. Take Two. We'll get to THQ. I saw T. I'm like, oh, like a Phoenix.
Phoenix
Rises.
Rises.
Yeah. The Phoenix rises, brother. From the creators of Borderlands, apparently, Strauss Zelnick, the greatest named CEO of all time from Take-Two, says, while the game launched to solid reviews, its performance in the market has been below expectations. We think there remains an opportunity to grow the audience for this unique experience over time, Zelnick added. And 2K, a division of Take-Two, will continue to derive engagement and recurrent consumer spending on the title through add-on content and virtual currency. So they're going to keep supporting it. There will continue to be DLC, but hey, didn't do so well.
Makes sense.
It was a big bet, according to Randy Pitchford, and I guess it didn't pan out. No one's like necessarily surprised, but I'm still kind of bummed.
Okay. I mean, like, I literally did not. Oh, sorry.
I don't know, it's okay. Shh.
I'm so sorry, Alex.
That's what I'm here for.
I mean, I necessarily.
Oh God, I'm a disaster.
You want to take another break?
Yeah, you want to take another break? Roger, just say what you're going to say. I'll be right back.
Okay. I haven't necessarily seen like the marketing campaign for this. Even when it was coming out, it's like it was like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
neither have I.
Yeah, it was like
I just heard about it.
yeah, it was like Battleborn. It's coming out tomorrow. I'm like, what? Like that's a thing that's happening already? Like,
Oh, okay. So I heard about it way before then.
oh no,
but-
I knew it was happening. I knew it was happening, but it was just like it snuck on up on me like really fast, and I was just like, oh okay. I guess this is happening, and then like the marketing campaign was a little weird because people were calling it a MOBA, and then like they're like, no, it's not a MOBA. Don't worry, it's not a MOBA. People were like, are you sure it's not a MOBA? Are you sure it's not a MOBA? It's like No Man's Sky. It's like not online. You sure it's not online? And then everyone thought it was online.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's also behind your pop filter.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone's like, is this a MOBA? And like, nope, not a MOBA. There's like a MOBA-like mode, and like,
there is a MOBA-like mode.
yeah, and they're like, okay, it's a MOBA.
But it's 6-on-6.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind
But
of
it's like not online.
It is online.
no, that one's online. No Man's Sky, not online.
No, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I was kind of I was just like, it made sense that this game didn't perform well. I think people just wanted Borderlands 3. I mean, I'm good for them on trying.
They're making
something different.
Borderlands 3
exactly.
for sure, but
I'm happy that they did something different, but I guess it didn't pan out. Everyone needs a fuse.
a fuse. Oh,
It's a fuse type game.
That's true.
Where you try something different, doesn't pan out. Fuse was bad.
and a publisher just turns it into garbage.
Yeah, well, Fuse was bad for different reasons.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
still.
like a lot of people talk about like Overwatch coming out at the same time, like the malicious attack by
yeah.
Blizzard to just destroy that game.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Blizzard put out the beta intentionally the day the game came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like the beta started and it was like a short release, like short announcement. Of like, hey, also our beta comes out tomorrow. I was like, Battleborn comes out tomorrow. It's like, well, our beta's free.
Yeah.
And then people play it and they're like, I'll pay.
It's like the
$60
full
for this.
game, too.
Yeah.
The beta was the full game.
It was a full game for free for people to try.
You pick that up, I'll clean it.
There's nothing else to. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, I'm trying to be a nice.
Roger.
Trying to be a nice guest.
Wow.
Roger.
Sorry, guys.
Just do weird, terrible Christopher Walken impressions. Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't know, like Blizzard kind of going after that game in a weird way.
It's business.
Yeah, but is it? They didn't have Blizzard could put Overwatch out literally any day of the week.
And they don't want to take. They don't want to take. Yeah, they don't want to. Risk, right?
Yeah, but
you don't want competition. I mean, hell, I would do the same thing. I'm a horrible person, but hey.
I mean, yeah, you're a monstrosity
Yeah.
of humanity.
Humanity,
No,
yeah.
No, it's just like people spot it as like malicious. I don't know if it is malicious. It definitely seems targeted, but I for sure. Blizzard didn't need. They have no competition.
Yeah. I feel like it was almost like it's just like, oh shit, we can't. Oh,
all right. Ads just start playing.
yeah, I hate that. I feel like it was more like, oh, we're thinking about putting this day, and then someone's like, oh, that's also the day Battleborn comes out. I'm like, oh, good thing. Like, kill two birds with one stone right now. Let's do it.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. I want to hope it wasn't malicious. Or intentional, but I genuinely don't know. But is what it is.
It is what it
Battleborn
is.
not doing so well. Already marked down to $30 or less.
It's $40 at Best Buy. But Best Buy also
$30 on PSN.
Oh wow!
Digitally.
Whoa.
Yeah, rough.
Also, that Best Buy was overpriced. It had Splinter Cell Double Agent for like $20.
Yeah, it's Assassin's Creed 3 for $20.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous.
So
Uh-huh.
PlayStation 4, we know it, we love it.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 Neo
We don't know it.
announced, but we don't know necessarily what it is or if the rumors or speculation are correct, leak specs and whatnot. But Sony has confirmed. It was confirmed before Sony confirmed it, but
Vice Gaming.
I guess Vice Gaming, Patrick Klepek out there at Vice Gaming. Congrats to him, killing it. So September 7th, Sony will be holding a press conference of some kind, a press event on September 7th in New York City, near you.
Yeah.
You could possibly also be going to this. We'll see.
Something's happening.
Yeah,
Maybe. Probably not.
I hope so.
Me too. I really hope so.
Where they've sent out invitations to the press. They did not send an invite to irrationalpatches.com. I'm gonna let everyone know.
God damn it. They don't know the real press.
I think they know the real press.
Okay.
They've not said anything beyond that. There will be an event, a press event. It is speculated that this will be the event where they unveil the PlayStation 4 Neo.
Is it being live streamed?
It is being live streamed.
Oh, that's awesome. Maybe I don't even want to go. Maybe I just want to sit in my pajamas and just watch it.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe not good for my career.
That's what I'm gonna do. So this is Wednesday. They're gonna be talking about something there. There's also rumors that they might be unveiling a new version of the Vita.
Yeah.
There, which would be crazy.
I mean, a Vita that
like
actually
that.
talks with the PS4.
Yeah,
That'd be smart.
Or like a stronger Vita. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh my God. Yeah.
Like a PS4 Neo Vita equivalent
Yeah.
to compete with the NX.
Interesting.
I don't see them ever doing a handheld again.
Me neither.
But sad. I'd like if it was like a more affordable but more powerful version of the Vita. Again, difficult thing to make, but I would totally because my right stick on my Vita is broken. Which is very sad.
I just see it over there.
Just makes
out
it
the pasture.
Just makes it a Splunky machine because I just use the D-pad and face buttons for that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm curious. September 7th, we will know more. I assume Irrational Passions, we will do some kind of reactions to it.
Awesome.
IP reacts. We'll talk about it. It's gonna be good. I'm curious. This is finally their stage, their term. So I mean, speculation also is the rumor is that the PS4 Neo still comes out this year.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, I mean they're trying to pull like an Apple thing.
When did they announce the PS4?
February 2013.
Oh, that was a long ass time. In
It
between.
was about 10 months, right? Or not
Yeah,
10 months,
that's crazy.
8 months.
But also, this is a half console, so I feel like it's easier to explain.
Yeah. We're putting out a new premium version of the PS4. If you
Yeah.
want to get it, it'll be out next week.
It'll probably look different.
Yeah. We'll see. So two No Man's Sky players met up in the game, but couldn't see each other because the game's not multiplayer.
We know that.
Yeah. The sad cactus stumbled across the world, already discovered by...
Oh my
God.
God.
Ads, stop playing. The sad cactus stumbled across the world, discovered by Saito Cat, and then messaged the planets discovered, attempting to coordinate so they could, meet up. And they were in the same place, standing outside the same settlement, and nothing happened. Sean Murray was real stoked, though.
Yeah, he was
Director of the
happy.
game, he was like, man, didn't expect this to happen the first day, which is cool. He was excited.
Yeah, I'm glad.
It's cool that, people are already at least crossing paths, finding mutual discoveries and everything.
Yeah.
That's nice. I hope somebody finds Alexopolis, the planet I started on.
Or Gex sucks.
Gex Sucks, the planet that Roger named, or Hawaiian Pineapple, a
That's a
system
good
that my roommate named.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. But yeah, it's cool. I don't know. It's still cool. It's still a cool thing that people can meet and share discoveries.
Cool.
Persona 5 will be launching on February 14th in Europe. They will not have to wait any extra length of time
Hooray!
to get Persona 5, which is good. Mark Griffiths out there. We won't have to import a copy to you, which is good. But that's good. Yeah, it's launching on PS3 and PS4 in Europe.
You excited?
Same day. I'm excited for Persona 5. Yeah, very excited. Got the special edition pre-ordered.
Oh wow, good for you.
Yeah. So props because Alice has had spotty history with European releases, like Devil Survivor or whatever. Shin Megami Tensei 4 took like a year to come out in Europe. So the same day as US is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Figure it out. They did. Good. I'm happy for you, Mark Griffiths, at the RPG Genius on Twitter somewhere out there. He's happy as well.
Oh, okay, I know that Twitter handle.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah. No doubt.
Telltale Games is teasing a possible Mr. Robot project,
Ooh.
which is cool. Mr. Robot's a cool show.
I need to watch it.
I've seen the first season. I haven't seen any of season 2 yet. So no spoilers. People out
Caleb
there.
loves that show.
It is phenomenal.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, for sure. Studio's Twitter and Facebook page were like putting up mysterious videos that were from E Corp, which is a corporation in that show. Now, the rumor is that something might be announced August 17th when like this app that they're making goes out.
Weird.
For iOS and Android. The rumor is that like some other developer would be developing whatever this project might be, and Telltale will be publishing it. And they published their first kind of non-in-house developed game this year, 7 Days to Die, whatever, 7 Ways to Die, something
Was
like
that
that.
good?
Apparently it's not good, but it's something.
Was that the horror game?
It's like a survival game.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what that game was. Oh, was that the game where like it's basically like the Freddy game, not the Freddy game, the Jason game. Where,
Friday the 13th game?
Yeah, basically.
No, that's its own thing.
Well, I understand that, but isn't it like basically the same
I
concept?
think it's similar.
It's like 4 people, and then there's like a guy that plays the monster. It's like 4.
I don't know. It seems like more like a procedurally generated
Oh, okay. Then
survival game. Ben Riddick came on the show a few weeks ago and talked about it briefly.
Cool.
He played a lot of it. He said it's not very good, but he's got friends to play with, so it's online multiplayer. So, and Telltale published that on consoles.
That's good.
Which is, again, with Telltale and Iron Galaxy out there, kind of taking up that middle tier publisher. It's cool.
I'm glad.
Cool things are happening.
I think a lot of people are getting excited though for an idea of a Telltale Mr. Robot game.
Yeah, I don't think this is being developed by them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I think
Maybe the rumor was like Don't Nod is developing it, which are the guys that did Life is Strange.
Oh, that could be cool.
I don't know. That could be cool.
Whoa,
for sure.
That could be really cool.
Again, I don't have anything to corroborate that.
But the people that are wow, imagine them working together though.
That would be cool. Telltale and
wow.
That's I don't know if Don't Nod is owned by Square Enix. I know because Capcom published
a game from them.
Yeah, a game from them.
Oh, Remember Me, right?
Remember Me, yeah, and then Square Enix published Life is Strange.
That could be cool.
I think they might be self-publishing their vampire game or whatever.
Oh my god.
Microsoft acquired interactive gaming live stream company Beam.
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 Okay.
Y'all know Beam?
There's 2 different Beams.
Beam? Interactive live streaming services, quote unquote, which I guess is Twitch.
It's also
It's got simple video controls, so they can kind of like send inputs to the person playing, not necessarily make them input by. I don't know. Like I'm not sure how it works. Like Minecraft was the example that they use. It's quote unquote Microsoft lauded Beam for its quote unquote evolved game streaming from a passive watch and chat experience into one with real-time participation by allowing the viewer to directly influence the streamer's gameplay and live broadcast.
exciting.
So similar stuff like Tomb Raider did with that stream mode where you can influence the shit that goes on in the game.
What was that that game made by the people that made Alienation and stuff? I forget the name. Dead Nation.
Dead Nation.
Yeah, and then they had a streaming part of it where they did that.
Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a fun idea to play around with.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all heard of Soda Poppin', right?
Yeah.
Imagine what would happen if he tried to do it.
Yeah, right? I mean, like, everyone wants to jump on this after, like, Twitch plays Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Like, I don't know how well it could work in a wide sense. Like, after the initial Twitch plays Pokemon or proceeded to play all the other Pokemon games, it wasn't as popular, right?
I mean, as a actual platform, I don't know how it's going to work. If
Yeah.
this was integrated as like the technology part of it and integrated into Twitch or something, I think it'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
But like, I don't. It's like the same thing with people making like, okay, now we're gonna make a MOBA after League of Legends. Like, no one's gonna play your goddamn MOBA because it's not League of Legends or Dota.
Yeah.
So no one's gonna go to any other website other than YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah.
It's just a fact.
Yeah. And like even Twitch getting on video on demand, which is supposed to happen some point this year still.
Yeah, they need to figure that out.
That's still like a reach after like, YouTube is the place to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just need to figure out like archiving while the stream is happening, so I can, because YouTube has that thing on lock.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It is. I mean, that's what we do for this very show.
So cool.
It's so good. And you can even go in the settings and have it automatically strike to unlisted after you finish broadcasting.
It's awesome. I watched the Republican National Convention like that.
There you go.
It's awesome.
I don't know. It's a cool idea. I'm curious to see where they go with it, and if it really establishes anything. Final Fantasy 15 might have been delayed.
Ooh.
Reportedly delayed. So Kotaku has heard from a number of sources that Final Fantasy 15 was delayed until November 29th. Apparently, marketing materials released from game stores such as GameStop with a new release date. I'm seeing if I can find a picture of them.
What was the previous release date? Somewhere in October?
September 30th.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm looking at basically a picture of like, hey, this is an assembly sticker. Put this over the September 30th release date and make it 11/29/16 and not 9/30/16. And that's like the leaked GameStop
Wow.
instructions. Right now, just a rumor, and apparently it will be officially announced Monday on the 15th. That does not look good.
At this point, they should just be like, okay, it's delayed. We don't need to wait.
Yeah, they shouldn't wait. If they're going to delay it at this point, they need to say it as soon as possible,
Yep.
especially a month out.
Jesus Christ, it's not good.
Like, that doesn't look good. After the kind of trials and tribulations this game has been through, nothing looks good at this point.
And that whole event that they had.
Shy of this game, that whole event that they had to announce the release date.
Yeah, and it got leaked before whatever.
Yeah, nothing looks good at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, the demo played well.
Yeah, the demo played well, and the game looks good, and people that saw it said, frame rate's rough. And yeah, I'm sure they're polishing, and they might need a couple more months to polish it, get that frame rate in check. But man, even 2 months. Like, 2 months is not that long. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not next year.
But this game has been in development for 10 years. Like, you gotta at least get in front of this as soon as possible. This just doesn't look good, man.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this is probably likely. But
Kotaku doesn't screw up.
whew,
Yeah.
whew.
But
Oh,
I thought you were talking about Kotaku.
No, it just doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's not really good at all.
I just there's nothing else.
I didn't know it was coming in next month.
Yeah, September 30th, dude.
Christ, that's bad.
So bad.
I would be so angry.
That game should be gold right now,
Yeah.
or at least going gold soon.
That's like almost how I felt with Batman Remastered or whatever, but I knew it.
Yeah.
We all knew it. We all knew it deep in our hearts.
I didn't know it. That was a surprise for me.
Oh, that was real bad. I was just like, yep, good. Never release that game.
So yeah, don't know. I don't know. Like, I wish not. I want to know what Nobishin thinks. He's probably just like, does not look good.
Scott, as Nobishin, what do you think?
Like, it does not look good, not one bit.
Oh, okay.
Look, it is this close to being released.
Mm-hmm.
It would have looked good 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Or at least looked less bad.
Right.
Thank you, Nobishin.
Thank you, Nobishin. Hello Games out there, talking about the PC version of No Man's Sky. Here's a quote from Hello Games on the Steam forums. Whilst many people are enjoying No Man's Sky, we are tracking several issues and we're working hard to resolve them as quickly as possible. Here are some of the issues they've tracked. Well, they've posted common issue workarounds on their website. We have updated the audio response. So for their website, like their support at hellogames.co.uk to be better about helping with common fixes and helping gather better info. File tickets for everyone who's mailed support and are responding to them in turn. I've gotten back to a lot of people already. They're trying to just get back to people. 3 most common crash scenarios are apparently running the game on an Intel card that is not supported, that's a pretty big broad spectrum. No Man's Sky is an OpenGL 4.5 game. It requires the latest drivers on most cards. Please update. And VC++ Redist 2010 is not included by default. We gotta update it in a patch. Please restart. So they're working on it. Obviously, the Steam reviews are currently mostly negative. But apparently that's gone up to mixed.
Right.
Working the way up.
Okay, I see what happened there.
Yeah.
So all these things that you're talking about are essentially the platform that these things run on,
Mhm.
and most games come with these things equipped with the actual game.
Yeah. This did not. They're working on it.
This didn't, and it's like it's a huge misstep on their part.
Mhm.
But I think when everything's said and done, the game's going to run. When you have everything that you're supposed to have to run the game, I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Yeah.
Still, you got that lock
It's
30.
it's just a slight XCOM situation.
Yeah.
Where
Oh, go ahead, Scott.
where it's yes, you have some issues, but it's not as bad as everybody's saying. Most people who have issues doing a lot of their things don't have the recommended prerequisites to run the game.
Yeah. They're talking about they're working on fixes for the shader cache issue. Means the frame rate is initially stuttery on some cards. As an SSE4 for CPUs that do not support SSE4, they're causing the game to crash on boot, which is great. Mouse controls jitter on foot, caused by a combination of resolution and GFX card. The fix is in progress. So they're working on stuff.
Now, I wonder why this game wasn't delayed even further.
For PC, it was delayed 3 days on PC for folks.
Yeah, it was delayed for 3 days, and then I'm just wondering why they just didn't push that back. Because I mean, they know the problems, right? I mean, with the whole thing,
I think that's the thing.
yeah, I mean,
To
the whole,
detect PC problems, you have to have a wide range of hardware
Yeah.
in order to push this thing onto, and the spectrum of what you need.
There's no way you can do
is-
that with QA testers.
There's
Fair
no way you can do that with QA testers. It is not worth the money to sink into the equipment that you would need to have a
yeah, every card or whatever.
Yeah, especially for like a 15-person team.
Yeah,
Right.
that's fair enough.
especially not for that. And they're working with something that isn't uniplatform,
Yeah.
which is probably a pretty sizable mistake.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's probably one of the only ways they could have done it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Like, we've seen it happen before. It's
I mean, like, despite the situation that they're in, this is the best way to handle it.
Yeah, like, you know, XCOM was made by Firaxis, and they were a PC developer, and they made a PC-only game, and it was a goddamn disaster. Like, it happens.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's as bad as maybe Arkham Knight was.
Well, that's what I'm hearing from people.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are having it run as badly.
Yeah, I mean, like, it seems like the actual issues themselves aren't as bad as Arkham, where people didn't know how to fix the Arkham Knight issues.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like there's actually issues
Right.
they
Like
can
another
fix.
thing that the game is doing is that the auto settings on the game are not set correctly for everyone's computer. So a lot of people are starting on high when they should be on low, and some people are starting with the wrong resolution. Some people, the game's not locked to 30 FPS. The game starts at 30 FPS, and you can change it.
Interesting.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We'll see. We'll see where this game is in a week
Yeah.
on PC, and then in a month after that.
I think that the week is the more telling one. If they have everything ready, they're fixing everything week. I think we have a good chance of that.
Within a week, they'll probably have most of these crashes fixed.
Yeah.
Within a month, you'll probably see things more like I was reading that some people can't alt tab.
Oh shit.
Um,
I need that.
I need it.
I
I got to check my YouTube videos.
I gotta check my important news and my websites.
but I mean, at the same time,
It's definitely important.
in my
Hentai
research, I asked somebody who was playing it on the Discord server that I normally go to to alt tab for me, and that worked for them just fine.
Huh, interesting.
So it's definitely a for some of these issues, it's definitely Alex's experience
With XCOM?
not with XCOM, with a Dragon Age 3.
Oh, yeah, where it's like kind of isolated incident type stuff, yeah.
Interesting.
It's isolated incident just because of how you're going about it and what you have on your computer.
Also, this game was the most pre-ordered video game in all Steam or something like that. So like some crazy number
Yeah, I mean, they had over 212,000
on the first
different
day.
players
Yeah.
in the first day.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a bunch of a very
Right,
vocal minority.
Yeah.
They did have issues with their servers because like most pre-ordered game on Steam ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sheer number of people just essentially created a DDoS as a server.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. An unintentional DDoS. Just like
Right.
Diablo 3's launch.
Yep.
Now for our last news story.
Say it.
Like a phoenix from the ashes, THQ has risen again.
How many of you members that were there when it left are still up?
I don't know. Well, maybe we'll find out in this news
One.
story. Nordic Games, which we know as a person or like a development house, publishing house, that people were like, "Who the fuck is Nordic Games?" when they bought all of those THQ properties. Like,
Very true.
years and years ago. They also bought the name THQ, has officially rebranded itself to THQ Nordic.
All right.
And they're quote unquote working on 13 unannounced games. So Nordic Games had bought in the THQ intellectual property bankruptcy auction, they had bought Darksiders, Red Faction, MX versus ATV. Big franchises.
Yeah.
Big franchises.
Darksiders.
Yeah, Darksiders, man. Finally. And this is apparently a defining moment for Nordic and now THQ Nordic. And they've got that logo back.
Yeah.
They do.
All they need to do is buy Saints Row and they're fine.
This is the quote from Lars Wingfors, chief executive of THQ Nordic. He says, "One could say the most defining moment of our company happened in 2013, grabbing headlines like, 'Who the fuck is Nordic Games?'" He said this. Darksiders gets bought by Nordic Games, and Nordic Games explains who the F they are, plans for THQ assets, he said. He continues to say, "While we take great pride in our Swedish roots and accomplished a great deal under Nordic Games' masthead, we decided it was time to incorporate the THQ name. Those key brands will continue to shape our business in a meaningful way going forward, and THQ Nordic represents a core approach of doing much more than owning a highly competitive portfolio of IP. We cherish them and align them with the very best development resources to expand upon them with the level of experience that communities and established fan bases expect and deserved." According to Wingfrost, THQ Nordic has 23 games in development, 13 of which have not been announced publicly and are, quote-unquote, are sure to be in the next month.
Wow.
Very exciting.
It's interesting.
Very exciting.
Do you think that it's just going to be called THQ Nordic, or they're going to have like THQ Nordic, Montreal, or whatever the hell they do
I think they'll stick with THQ Nordic as the main publisher.
as the main idea?
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Seems, I mean, that way they respect Nordic
and they also respect THQ.
and THQ.
That's cool, like an Activision Blizzard type thing.
Yeah, and they're looking to publish games for PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, and PC.
Interesting. No mobile.
And that's going to be the first THQ Nordic game is the re-release of Darksiders.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that's happening. I thought that already happened.
The first Darksiders. Darksiders 2 was
Oh, they did. Okay,
re-released
so now they're going
last
to,
year.
now they're doing one.
Yep. Which will be available on October 25th
Those
for
guys
$20.
Those guys are kind of cool. Like they're just. I remember when Darksiders 2 leaked, or like I think the idea of it leaked to. They're just like, yeah, it's real. Here it is. Like,
Well, I mean, that was pre the end of THQ.
um,
Darksiders 2.
no, I mean like the re-release or whatever they did.
Oh.
yeah, I remember that was
Yeah,
like,
definitive edition.
Yeah.
It leaked like 2 years before it ended up coming
yeah,
out.
yeah, it leaked, and then like a few weeks later, the people came, like I think IGN asked them for a quote, and they're like, it's real. Yeah, we'll announce it later. Bye.
Here's also, there's previously been suggestions that a proper sequel to Darksiders could be in development.
Makes
Thank
sense.
God. I need that Darksiders 3.
What is that game?
Darksiders?
Yeah.
It's like a Zelda game. It's like a 3D Zelda game.
Oh, shit, cool.
But with more God of War or Devil May Cry like combat.
I'm into it.
Yeah, but it's like dungeons and getting items to get through those dungeons.
I thought it was just like a God of War game.
Yeah, it is
You can try to treat it like that way, and it's not going to do you too much wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
The Darksiders 2 is way more involved combat, way more Devil May Cry. Like, it also has like a loot system that it totally didn't need, but it still works.
Which one's better?
They're equally as good for different reasons.
I like Death though.
Death is a really cool hero in Darksiders 2. I'll say that much.
War is so cool, though.
War is really cool. And I think like the dungeon assemblage in Darksiders 1 is better just because it's less heavy-handed. And in Darksiders 2 is maybe a little bit too much of it, and the loot is too much, but the combat feels a lot better, and some of the design is a lot better.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a cool game. Both are cool games.
$20. That's pretty good.
$20.
I might try
later
it out
this year.
Might try it out.
Darksiders 1's absolutely. She's give it a shot.
Awesome.
If you get the chance.
Remind me.
I will.
Please do. You never talk to me.
That's it for news.
Exciting.
We got a lot of questions to go through though. So let's get right into it.
Roger, why are you so fat? I don't know, Caleb.
Caleb,
no. Roger, why are you so lazy? I don't know, Mom. Sorry.
Mom, stop.
Mom, stop.
We didn't get any emails, so I will put it out there. I like emails, folks. I know people don't like sending emails or whatever. If you want to be in the video games industry, gotta learn how to send an email. We'll let people know.
Or Snapchats. One day it'll just be Snapchatting
Yeah,
developers.
What if you, yeah.
Give me a hot scoop. They're Snapchatting.
This is my review request for your game. Can I get code PS4 NA?
And then it's like a dick pic. And they're like, yeah.
Mail sack at Irrational Passions Podcast.
Awesome.
At irrationalpassions.com. I don't know why I said Irrational Passions.
Is that a joke?
No. Irrationalpassions.com.
No, I mean mail sack.
Mail sack. MAILSACK.
Yeah. Was that like...
Joe pushed
joke?
to have it MALE SACK.
That's great. You should have.
It was like something mailbag or whatever before in sack. Or,
Mail
I don't know. But we have a voicemail.
Oh, wow.
From our good friend Silver PR. Want to take a peek into that?
Sure.
You want to fill air for?
Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Not much. Getting tired though.
Yeah, we should leave the podcast and let Alex do it alone.
I'm wearing y'all down.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man. We're getting a message from Silver PR. You got to listen to this.
Ooh,
Yeah, let's take. He said this is glorious.
What up, guys? Hope you are here. I hope everybody's doing good and well. Way better spirits than the past 2 weeks.
Good news. Good
news.
Shedding. But and I'm just gonna do this in a heads up. And sorry, Alex, that I haven't told you this yet. I want to just do it in a voicemail. There's no CPT roundup yet, and the reason is that. I haven't had enough time to play games like it is. Maybe 1 hour or and a half, maybe the last hours of my night before I go to sleep. Because I'm kind of becoming a father again.
Oh God!
Mini PR second, it's coming.
Mini PR the second.
Kind of nice.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Congrats.
I'm happy. I mean, I'm kind of hectic doing a couple things here and there because I'm
your house
having a
gonna be
baby,
crazy.
so
Yeah.
you have to prepare yourself. And I did a couple things with medics and whatnot with my girlfriend. So yeah,
Congratulations.
And yeah,
Congrats.
I don't know if it's a boy or girl yet. I'll let you guys know in the future. But
Cool.
yeah, that's why I'm being so hectic, and I haven't finished the CPT round or played that much games. Although I did some, and here they are. Rogue Galaxy to begin with. The only new relevant thing. It's really overwhelming, and right now I don't need overwhelming because of
Life is overwhelming. Yeah.
But it's a nice game, and the soundtrack just gives me Firefly vibes all the way, and that's what I enjoy the most out of it, the soundtrack. And when I do have time for that game, I'll give it more of a try. I play like maybe 2.5 hours of it, and I like what I see, but that's it. Also Street Fighter V because I'm playing online casuals from time to time just to keep myself polished by the time Tony gets ready for his Yuri to go against
It'll never happen.
first to
He'll never be
15
good enough.
exhibition, whatever you want to call it. Put a name on it. Although Tony was sick last week, and I hope he's doing all good and well this week. Tony, I hope you're doing fine.
God knows. God only knows.
And some Overwatch with that half-ass of a Rocket League made-up thing called Lucio Ball.
Yep.
You know, I'm not bothered by it. It's a distraction. It's
Yep.
a neat thing that they put out of nowhere and nobody reveal it, you know, through patches and whatnot. I don't know what Blizzard did that nobody found it in the patch notes and whatnot. Anyway, I don't like it too much, although I play it from time
I don't think
to time.
anyone
and I
does.
just don't wanna- you know, it's a palate cleanser for the next 2 weeks or a week and a half, or what the time it's left of it. Although I have to say that the whole loot box thing, in my opinion, it is what it is. I mean, coming from a person that has Street Fighter V, and in the past, I always wanted to have all the DLC, all the character costumes, whatnot, and in a time when I'm had to be more conscious of the content that I buy because, you know, money I spend, I'm not bothered by this because, you know, Street Fighter V has a lot of DLC that I don't have, a lot of costumes that I don't, you know, use for it myself. The only battle costume that I got that is purchased that I purchased was the Ryu battle costume, and that's it because I use Ryu, and that's the reason why. I see why it's shitty that nobody can use gold with the new items for the next 2 weeks until they go in quotes to the vault. But, you know, it is what it is. They're just trying to entice, you know, those people that are just, you know, they don't think about purchasing loot boxes and whatnot. They just want to grab whales and whatnot. So, I mean, if enough people complain, you know, Blizzard's one of those companies that they hear their fan base and they will do something about it in the
Hopefully.
future for any next seasonal event that maybe will come on Halloween and Christmas. Who
Whale
knows?
in the background back there.
But yeah, that's enough about me. Before I go, I just want to give you a question. You know, what kind of music motivates you in a competitive environment? You know, what music pumps you up? What music rings in your head every time you get a victory and whatnot?
Yeah.
I got one for you guys. I'm just gonna put a quick here. Just, you know, it's a new one. You love it. Oh, that's an awesome song. Every time I win a fight in Street Fighter V, every time I win a competitive match in Overwatch. So yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys with this. So
That is
without
glorious.
further ado, have a fun one. Have a happy Saturday. So we are signing out.
I fucking love Silver PR.
I fucking love Silver VR too.
It's amazing.
Um.
I got my answer.
Okay.
Anything Kendrick Lamar.
Of course.
No, Kanye West. He's the fucking greatest. He's the greatest of all time. Like, honestly, Life of Pablo and like Father Stretch My Hands Part 1 and 2 is like masterclass and just hype music, and it's so good. Just like I get brought to, you know what I mean? Like it's just so good. And just
For
like
folks listening at home, he did that and then dabbed so hard.
it's so good. I'm telling you, Kanye West is a lyrical genius, and in his own words, he's the closest thing this generation has to Einstein. I don't think he's wrong. So that's my answer.
There it is, kids. Take that one with you. I will say I listened to Alexander Hamilton off the Hamilton track
Very good.
to fucking pump me up.
Yo.
Especially like if I'm tired in the morning going to work. Pretty much anything heavy by Savant.
Mm-hmm.
He's an EDM artist that gets me so fucking just rock hard. Just gets me going. There are a couple like B.O.B. songs that really get me going, like
the one
pumped up too.
where he's like the world is flat.
No,
That's a real
that, I know. I've listened to it. Fucking so stupid. Older B.O.B. before he went crazy.
Airplane.
Airplane's good. Eminem had this one song. I don't really like Eminem, but he had this one song that got me pumped up.
Berserk.
Till I Collapse, I think it was.
Okay.
Which is in the Call of Duty commercial.
I remember that song.
Yeah.
It's an exclusive song too.
Yeah. That one's pretty good. Scott, what about you? Just heavy metal.
I don't really do music and video games at the same time generally.
Okay. You have nothing that gets you like fucking pumped though?
Christmas music.
It's Evan. It's fucking Evan. Somewhere out there listen to Jingle Bells to get him hype.
Unfortunately, no, I don't have anything like that.
You listen to super heavy music though.
I do.
For folks listening at home, Scott listens to heavy metal.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's lit.
Okay, no. You say heavy metal? No.
It's like
It's
black metal.
Yeah.
Throw me a name of an artist.
We're talking. What's a good one? Dying Fetus is too easy.
Cannibal Corpse.
Is that one?
That's a one.
Is that a real one?
Anal Cunt.
Is that one? Is that a real one? Anal cunt? That's so good.
Also, no. Let's see. Which? There's one that I'm trying to think of.
You don't have to go that great. He'll be fine.
No, I don't want to mess up your carpet.
There's Obscura. You got Vila Mea. You got Necrophagus. You got.
Butler hole. You got Lord Fafnir.
I do love that.
You got Jumanji music.
There's one.
There's the one.
There's one. I'm looking for one specific one.
Goat fuckers.
Goat fuckers, yeah. Is that
No.
real? No. It sounds real.
Probably is.
We can come back to you.
Okay.
We got tweets to go through.
Tweet some Caleb Sethalimal.
I'm gonna play some mail sack music since we got a lot of tweets. Not shuffle. I'm gonna repeat one.
Ooh, that's a really nice music.
It's very
Where'd
mellow.
you get
right?
that from?
It's elevator music I found on the internet.
That's awesome. Is it copyright free?
I think so. I'm sure
Hopefully.
we'll find out. All right. Remember, you can always tweet your questions at IrrationalPod with hashtag IPQ. And we'll read your question on the show.
Only if we like you.
Silver PR at Silver PR. JC Ramirez, our good friend, says, "Excuse me while I hashtag humble brag about our first gold medal in Olympic history. First lady to win a medal. Hashtag IPQ women's tennis. I don't know who from Puerto Rico won it, but that's super cool.
First gold medal?
First
Yo,
gold
that's
medal
lit.
from Puerto Rico.
My grandma's going crazy right now.
Um,
She's Puerto Rican, by the way.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is cool. Let me look it up. This merits. I know we don't give a shit about the Olympics here, but
Yeah. No sports.
Where-
No sports allowed. Just like
Puerto Rico gold medal.
you just have Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. They've won all gold medals. Oh, she's crying. Damn.
Aw.
Mixed doubles. Let's see. What's her name?
It
Tell me
was,
about
it was in the news section that you
Of
were
course it
right
is.
there.
Monica Puig makes Olympic history winning Puerto Rico's first gold medal. Congratulations.
Shouts out, Monica.
She looks so fucking stoked.
I'm so happy.
Kind of awesome. Look at her. She threw a racket. She's crazy stoked. That's awesome. In tennis, too. That is a fucking hard game to play.
Yeah.
So, congratulations.
Amazing.
Ivan Lekovic tweets, I ever struggle with having a game you really want to enjoy but suck at or just don't click with? I have this
Every
issue a lot.
Game alive.
Ever game, mostly Overwatch though, right?
Shut up. I'm so good at Overwatch.
There it is.
No, I even had Halo today. Yesterday I was so bad at Halo. So bad. But also, I haven't played that game in
That
so
was
long.
really funny watching you play.
It was
before.
funny, yeah. But I'm very good at most video
You get
games.
so angry. You get so frustrated.
Dude, because like I have no happiness in life.
You're getting frustrated playing Arkham Asylum.
Dude, because I want it, but I'm the greatest of all time at that game too. So whatever. I'm the best at every game, but like a lot of games I'm bad at. So
Okay.
Notch will get mad at me.
Notch is always mad at everyone because you're a social
I can't-
justice warrior.
'Cause I can't judge anything because I'm bad at video games apparently.
Do you have any games that you're bad at, Scott? Never.
Run the by me again?
Ever struggle with having a game you really wanted to enjoy but suck at or just don't click with?
Generally, I'm able to enjoy the game anyway.
A lot of
Yeah.
raspberries coming for you
Yeah.
tonight, Scott. Just a lot of fart noises.
That's what I do when I can't think of an answer sometimes.
Fair enough.
A lot of them. Do you haven't noticed that before?
I mean, I don't think you've ever done it before tonight.
I do it a lot.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I believe you. What about a game that hasn't clicked with you, Roger? That you wanted to?
Half-Life so badly, but I could
Really?
I could never play it. Like physically, I would throw up.
Half-Life is too fast?
It was too fast. I changed the FOV. I changed everything. Also, I love this music, by the way. It's just like really nice.
It's mellow, yeah.
it's just nice. No, but I tried like really hard to play that game because I wanted to. Because I played a little bit too, and I wanted to go start with the first one, and I was digging the beginning of it, but like the frame rate was like locked at 60. I tried to keep it there. The FOV I would mess with all the time, and I ended up throwing up.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's crazy.
It makes me so sad because I
You
want
play Overwatch though?
Yeah, totally.
That's fucking crazy
I don't know.
fast.
I guess it's something to do with PC gaming. I don't know.
You didn't play Half-Life on PC?
I played it on PC.
Yeah.
Well, I think it has to do with older PC gaming.
Oh, right, maybe.
I think that's it.
That's weird.
Something up with the FOV.
Have you played Counter-Strike at all?
Yeah, but I play mostly Go. I play Gary's Mob. I feel like that's around the same time. It was
Yeah.
Half-Life 2, so whatever.
Do you have any trouble with Half-Life 2?
No, I don't think so. Only when I get lost in video games, I get a headache. I get a bad headache. So yeah.
I'm trying to think of games that I wish I was never quite good at. I was getting better, but I kind of burnt out on it, and The Witcher came out. But of Galaxy, need to put more time in that. I'm trying to think like games. There's plenty of shit that I'm terrible at. I mean, Halo's a good.
But you find it fun anyway.
Yeah, Halo's a good one. Like I still found fun, but I wish I was better at.
Yeah.
Real rough around the edges. I wish I was better at Overwatch, but I think I'm okay at it. At least enough that I'm still having fun with it. So it's not frustrating, let's say. But as far as games that didn't click with me, I mean, like sports games always
Sports in general.
They're like I wish I could get into racing games, but like racing sims. But
You see, for me, it's not that I wish I could get into a sports game or a racing game. It's just, I wish they were different. It's because, like, for racing games, I can get into Mario Kart. I was able to get into one of the old GTAs, but when I went back to it, I had, like, one of the newer ones. I was like, nah, not really me. And then I had an opportunity to go back to the one that I liked, and I was like, yeah, I like this one.
I thought it was
So it's.
What's your one?
Street Fighter. I'm terrible at Street Fighter. It's like it is a wall that I just can't get over, and it's frustrating because I get it and I get where it is. I do not have the dexterity to do a lot of the stuff, or like I don't have the patience to take the time to get better.
Yeah.
And it is like those games are so much fun, especially like when you're in a groove and you can do stuff that you want to do. But man, I'm just not good.
That's how I feel about like fighting games because I've always wanted to play like Mortal Kombat and especially Injustice. But I'm like, I pick up this game and I know I'm never gonna get better at it.
I actually got good at Injustice.
I know I don't have the patience.
Yeah, it took me a long time.
Yeah.
Ivan also asked, how do you guys make friends and with fellow content creators, or do you ever struggle with it? That's a good question.
I just kind of let it happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
here you are.
It's just very natural. Like to be honest with you, I go on a podcast, meet someone. Like I don't necessarily have. I just try to be friendly with people, be nice to people. If it comes my way, I don't try to like throw someone aside, except if its name is Alex O'Neill.
Yeah, for sure. He's a garbage pile.
Yeah, exactly. And I think he knows it too.
Definitely.
But I try not to throw people away. If I meet someone, I try to be very respectful to them. If there's some beef that I'm having with them, I try to be very respectful about it. I don't try to like block them and burn bridges. You know.
Ooh, yeah, I've only ever done that like maybe twice.
Yeah, and I try not to. You know, even people, you know, that I still talk to right now. Like there are things that like I'm like, oh, I don't feel comfortable with this or whatever, and I talk to them as I would want to be talked to.
Yeah.
Very important about that, and it's just very important to be a nice person, and you know, try to, you know, act with a lot of people, especially if they're content creators and you're on your level, like. They should be your friends. Like they're not someone you should necessarily be scared to talk to sometimes, and also don't be too, you know, aggressive, DMing someone all the time or mentioning them all the time. You know, just act like a person.
Try and be mellow. Yeah.
Mellow about it.
Find a good mellow balance.
Uh-huh.
The thing is like the nice thing about being a content creator is like if you're making stuff, you can show it to people and be like, hey, I really like your opinion and I really want you to see this. You know, you can't always guarantee they'll take the time to look at it. I definitely don't have as much time to look at that kind of stuff as I'd like to. Yeah. If someone ever takes the time to send something directly to me, I will almost always look at it. Always. Right now I have the time to do that. If I got like swarmed and flooded with stuff, I probably wouldn't be able to see all of it. But if you're making content, like send it to people that you like and they'll send you to stuff. Make something that you can share with other people, right? Like that you can do with other people. Like the podcast has been a great thing. Like we've built a reputation on like, hey, we're a show where we bring in guests all the time. Like I've booked guests through this month, and you know that's part of the rapport of this show is having people on and having guests and going through cycles of when we have a lot of guests on and when it's just us. And that's a big part of Irrational Passions podcast, and it always has been. Like, you can go back in our history. Like, I know we have a lot of new listeners, right, that have only really listened to the like 200 and beyond.
Because of that hot shirt design.
Yeah, that's sweet shirt design by Mr. Roger Pokorny right here. But like, you go back to the early hundreds or pre-hundreds in the 50s and stuff. You know, Joseph Fate was our first guest, one of the two first guests, and he ended up being a host on the show. He was our fourth chair for a while, and we've done spoiler casts with a lot of other people. We've had people from like Interactive Distractions, like Jeff Chorney and Chris Riccio and all them. They're great people. Like, that's always been a part of what we do. We've had Primary Scott versus our own other Scott. Like, Scott Sauer is a great friend of the show. So like that's part of our lineage, part of our history. And
Got me on.
we have Roger Pokorny on. We've had him on before, and we have him on here. And like, I've been lucky enough also to go out and meet people, go to PAXs, and people have come up to me, go to events, like go meet people in person, just break the ice there.
Yeah, shake a hand.
Follow them on Twitter, tweet at them regularly, again, not incessantly, but regularly. And then if you get the chance to meet them.
Yeah. And they'll remember names, remember people that are cool.
Yeah. And don't make excuses not to go to events. You can make a million excuses, but you need to get your ass out there. Stop making bullshit excuses. I don't care what they are. Like, I don't care if you don't have enough money. Start saving money.
Yeah. I remember remembering Sean Pitts at New York Comic Con whenever I went to Comic Con, like 2014 maybe. I remember him not because of anything he did, because I didn't know anything about him. I just remember he was a cool dude there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like, if you're a nice person and just I'm pretty sure you're not horrible human beings out there. If you're just a good person and just not being too crazy about anything, you remember that.
Sean Pitts sat next to me at the first ever Game Over Greggy panel. Didn't recognize him at all afterwards because he didn't have his beard.
Wow, I remember he had his beard and he was wearing a little Doctor Who thing.
Fez, yeah.
Yeah, Fez. And I was like, wow, that guy's really attractive.
But Sean Pitts, great dude.
Yeah, amazing dude.
Love him to death.
Shouts out to you.
So Tom Hawkins did ask, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He tweeted at you and me, Roger and I, saying, "I miss you both. Can we live together, please?" Yes, please.
Yes.
I love you, Tom.
That's the answer.
We
Yes.
should have Tom back on. He's such
I'll crash all the time.
Yeah. You're always welcome, Scott.
Yeah.
Just like
Tom-
in through the window in
He
the
has to
middle of
bring
the night.
snacks.
When did Scott get here? I crashed at the place. Hope you
Doesn't
don't
matter.
mind.
Scott's just always been here.
He has to bring British snacks though. It's the only reason he's allowed.
Yeah. God, I love Tom Hawkins. Great guy.
I love that man. We've like a lot of great people.
Yeah, at Tom Hawkins 5 on
Yeah.
Twitter. Oh, and Ivan's at PunkFan97 also.
Yeah. Also, Tom Hawkins is at Tom Hanks on Twitter.
Ali Mushka,
Yeah.
our good friend at That Little Fly. Question for you, though. Does marketing hype generally help or hurt games? No Man's Sky, most notably. Always
Generally,
hurts.
I feel like if it's a perfect storm. I mean, I think No Man's Sky was definitely a perfect storm where it was like everything came together to make everything horrible. But I think there's times when you market something and you're like, this is a good game, this is really cool, and then it gets on people's radars. And I think when it becomes too much of a problem, it's too much of a problem. But I think anything in moderation is fine.
Like, actual marketing, I just feel like never works. Word of mouth always works better.
Yeah, true.
Like, fucking look at Homefront, man.
But I mean, that's true. But I mean, there has been
Release a bunch of balloons in the San Francisco harbor and see what happens.
I mean, but there has been totally times when I have seen a game at a press conference that has been it's marketing basically. At this point it's marketing, and like Cuphead or whatever. I'm like, I didn't know anything about Cuphead, but then I saw Cuphead at that thing. I was like, that's pretty lit, and then everyone got excited about it.
I feel like press conferences, they are marketing, but they're different. That's a different forum.
True.
General, like, if we're talking about just marketing hype, like building a market, doing ads, and building something up.
right. But like at the same time, take a look at what happened to Battleborn.
True.
Yeah. Oh, again, like, they marketed the hell out of the game, and it made me not interested.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't help the game.
Did it also hurt the game?
Like, I think it was pretty neutral. It was just like nothing worked.
Yeah. Well, that game was kind of.
Something on your nose. You got it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was just letting you know.
Thank you so much. Now I don't look like a fool in front of everyone. Thank you.
I was
Don't
looking out for
worry,
you.
the Mike hides it anyway.
Exactly, Mike Heitz.
Thank you. We'll talk like this the entire time.
Always.
Yeah,
what
I
I'm-
mean, I do. I just have the camera at a different angle.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, definitely hurt No Man's Sky. I just can't think of any time when it worked. Like,
True.
you see a good press conference demo or a good press conference trailer, sure, that will work, but that is more subtle.
Yeah. I mean, a good trailer always works sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Star Wars.
Yeah, but, like, I think it definitely doesn't work for video games. Does work. Like, I saw a trailer for Stranger Things. I'm like, this looks fucking awesome. And I went awesome. It was awesome.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah. Stranger Things?
Yeah.
I watched all of it, yeah.
Oh, shit. I need to watch it.
It's so good, dude.
I was going to start watching
I watched all of it in the first day it was out.
Dude, I was going to watch it last night, but I was like, I don't want to watch it. I'm tired.
You didn't watch it on Gloria's Netflix account?
Right, but I mean, at the same time, it goes back to the thing you said about the PT demo and how marketing
Yeah.
needs
that's
to change for games.
You're very right. Demos is how you should market games because games
That's
are
true.
tactile. You play them.
Yeah.
So
betas.
Right, I
betas
mean,
and
like,
demos are
you
it's how
can-
you should be able to market them.
Right, what they should do is
Yeah, I think betas. Yeah, I think you're right.
You're right, Scott. That's a great example. PT
Yeah.
is a phenomenal example.
But how do you get somebody to actively download something if they don't know it exists?
I mean, honestly,
You say, hey, it's free.
yeah, I think exactly. You say, hey, it's free.
Or do you make that the ad campaign?
I think like you tell someone about it, and I think less is more with that kind of thing. It's like, hey, there's a free demo, go give it a shot.
Yeah.
It's like it's a first-person game. Cool, that's all I need to know. Let me give it a shot. Or like it's a horror game. Cool, that's all I need to know. Let me give it a shot. Or it's a multiplayer game.
How many games did everyone download on the first day of PS4 that were just free? Just because it was free.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like...
Contrast. Let me tell you about that.
Oh, my God, yeah.
6 out of 10.
Was there?
RationalPod.com.
I didn't play it.
Might have been 5. I don't know what I gave it.
No, but like even like what was it, the Black Light Retribution or whatever? That was a free game, first-person shooter. How many players did they just have just because it was free?
I bought that on 360. It's bad.
Okay.
It was bad then. It might be better now.
Yeah,
I heard it's better.
no, they have Black Light something else now. I think it's like different. People are dying.
They're getting ice out of the ice machine.
Oh, I've never gotten ice out of that. I thought people were like actually dropping things.
Heaven forbid.
I'm sorry, I don't know how this works.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. Though PT is the example. Daddy Trevor Starkey at Snarky Starkey. In honor of the thread in regards to does Tom Hawkins want to live with Roger and I, real world or road rules?
I am a millennial.
What does that mean?
Okay, so there's a real world, like there's a what's it called, like MTV show,
Reality TV show,
and then
yeah.
there's Road Words was another one. I think it's a spinoff of Real
I know
World.
what the real world is, but what the fuck is road rules?
You put them in fucking what's it called, in a desert.
Fuck that.
You have a bunch of
Real
cars.
world.
I'm just kidding. I don't know what that is.
Trevor also asks, do you expect No Man's Sky to evolve post-release? Will the game a year from now be drastically different? I don't know about drastically.
Okay. Drastically, no.
Yeah, but it will.
But it seems like they want to do a little more with the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And they said like, hey, we're going to be doing monthly updates. So yeah, I don't know how it would evolve. I mean, I expect more. Like they could do a DLC expansion of this. It's a new universe with crazy new shit in it.
New alien races.
I could totally
Oh,
see
I
them
can
do
see
that.
New England Larry's. I don't know about a universe. I mean,
Like,
they have enough.
no, imagine like an expansion that's like we generated another whole
Oh,
universe.
crap. Okay, that'd be
like
cool.
a $40 expansion. That's
Oh
a
yeah,
whole new
universes are big.
Yeah, like a whole new universe, another 18 quintillion planets. Like I could see them do that because you could. It's just like a whole new place to discover.
Yeah, I can see them doing that. Like
For the people that are into it,
yeah, a No Man's Sky like 0.5 or whatever, 2.5 or whatever.
yeah,
That'd be
like
cool.
that'd be cool. That'd be like DLC or whatever, an expansion.
Expansion.
But that'd be cool. Yeah, new alien races, new guns.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they do this.
Uh-huh.
Not No Man's Sky 2, No Man's Sky,
Yeah,
Rebirth.
this is a game that doesn't need to ever really change.
Yeah,
I don't think. And you can add mechanics.
exactly. I think that's
And Trevor also asks, where should Ali Mushka go to school? Which I think is funny. Go to law school.
Law school.
She's doing like a world tour on the East Coast of America. She went to New York and all their law schools, and then now she's in Boston and all that.
She should go to Nassau Community College.
She should go to University of Maryland College Park so that
Yeah.
we can be schoolmates.
I don't know. Harvard.
Yeah, probably the best one. Whatever
Yeah,
the best
best
one
one is because she seems very, very smart.
Harvard or like something in the Ivy League.
Yale.
Yale. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a dead fish. Yale.
Yeah. Something like that's the best.
Only the best.
Only the best for Ali Mushka.
Only the best.
She's maybe the smartest human being ever.
Very, very smart.
Absolutely the smartest person that's been on this podcast.
You looking at me?
Yeah.
All right.
Caleb Scythomal
This is my favorite
at
question.
Caleb_talk says, why do you hate me?
Because you're you. Next question.
Because you're you indeed. Poor
Fair
Caleb.
enough.
I don't hate you.
We just despise you.
I don't despise Caleb. You should get his haircut though.
He needs his haircut.
You can rock the short hair is my
yes.
thing.
And I feel like if he went to a nice barber.
Again, very hypocritical of me because I have long hair.
Yeah, well, I don't have long hair, so I can say
Tied
it.
back right now because it's fucking so long.
I've dealt with long hair, I've dealt with short hair, and now I'm in the middle. You need to cut your hair and get it sort of shorter like me. I think you can rock something like this.
Shave the sides of your head.
Yeah.
Get fucking jacked. Caleb should get jacked.
He has like muscles. He's doing
Yeah,
well.
but he's super skinny.
He is super skinny. Eat a lot
I
of
want him
food
to
like
get
me and become
thick.
fat.
I want his neck to be thicker than my body.
All right, I'm done with this podcast. He's
No,
like 12.
Caleb needs to get jacked.
He's not like 12.
For sure, jacked.
Jiggity jacked. That's it.
That's it.
Thank you, Caleb.
We got some comments. Like Trevor was saying, if THQ comes back, they should bring Destroy All Humans back.
Holy shit.
Which they totally should.
Yes. Oh my god, that actually made me so happy. Yes, please. I love that game.
Andrew Street agreed with how you were talking about Spec Ops: The Line.
Love you, Andrew Street.
Andrew Street's a good kid.
Such a good guy. I'm so sad I didn't meet him at New York Comic Con.
I met him at Kind of Funny Live too.
Was he nice?
I was wasted and met him at PSX and forgot about it.
Was he nice?
He's very nice.
He's a nice man. I'm so happy.
He's also like a dude. Like he's like
he's like a man.
he's a little bit of a bro.
Really?
And I kind of love it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's offensive because
Maybe.
he's watching right now. Like I'm not trying. I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah.
He's a little bit of a bro, and I kind of love it.
Yeah, it's lit. I remember
He's jacked. He's in good shape.
Yo, that's lit. I remember on r/Vita. He was like, anyone want to start a Vita podcast with me? And this is when I was trying to look for someone to a Caleb. And I was like, yo, let's do that. And he like never responded to me. He responded to me once. Yeah, okay, we'll think about it. And then he like never responded to me. And
How's
then like,
Word on the Street doing? Is that still going?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think they do it every week. Hopefully, Frankie's
hope so.
awesome.
Frankie is awesome.
He's so good. They're all awesome.
I wish I remembered him more because I was super drunk when I met him as well.
You,
I met
that's just like
him and Andrew blackout drunk in a hotel.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna leave here and next week he's like, I think I met Roger last week. I was in a bender the entire week.
I haven't been drunk this whole time. I'm pretty sure Andrew's gonna respond and be like, "I'm totally not jacked. Who the fuck are you talking about?" I remember him being wider than I was, like built. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
He's talking about Nick Scarpino.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Nick Scarpino just broke me over his
Oh, what did my friend Henry say?
leg. I don't know. I don't know what he said.
Oh, he said you guys doing a social. He said you guys are doing a social eating stream. Pretty
Yes.
much.
This is a social eating stream.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone who wrote in questions.
Love you, Henry. Happy
This
birthday.
is a fun little aside. That's it. That's the show.
Yeah.
And we do have a closing segment that I'd like to do, but we'll get through some roundups here. You can be a part of the show in a variety of ways. Like I said, tweet us at IrrationalPod with the hashtag IPQ. You can leave us a voicemail like Silver PR did. The phone number is 404-590-1337. Keep in mind, standard long distance fees do apply. Do you get it, Roger?
Yeah.
You fucking hate it.
What?
You hate it. The 1337?
Oh, screw you! I was laughing about the standard rates apply thing. I
Yeah,
was
standard
like,
long distance fees do apply.
elite. God damn it.
Email.
No, hold on. Let's read that to him one more time. Just
Just
bit
like,
by-
give me time.
You can leave us a voicemail, like Silver PR did.
Yeah.
404-590-1337.
Fuck you.
Standard long distance fees do apply.
we have that number.
Yeah, we have that number. I don't even know how we got the 404. It's so good. So good.
Oh my god, I didn't even get that. God damn it. That was a plan of 420 somehow.
No, it's 404.
I hate you all.
It should be 404-420-1337.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
God damn it.
6969.
Which error is the other one?
404? No, 590 isn't an error. It should be though.
Oh,
I wish it was.
Oh, I hate you all.
I thought it was 404 page not found, and then 590, which was some error, and then 1337.
Scott, do you approve of this?
Absolutely.
Okay,
We've had this
I dislike.
forever.
I dislike Scott a
Had
little
this
bit more.
phone- Fuck you. Scott's the greatest person.
I love Scott.
We've had it for 6 years.
We had a small discussion about this like before we actually made it happen.
Yeah.
And we just went ridiculous, expecting that we weren't going to get it. Expecting that somebody was just sitting on it sit on it. And
I was
then
like,
they
do you have
were.
any? Is there anything we should do for the phone number? And then Evan had no good ideas, and I was like, what if we got Leet in it? And this guy was like, sure. And I'm like, holy shit, it has 404 in it as well. The voice was like, sure, take it. I don't care. You can send us an email, and I like emails. I would appreciate if you send an email. Mailsack@irrationalpassions.com. MAILSACK at irrationalpassions.com. You can follow each of us on Twitter. I am at Alfighter27. Spells just like it sounds. Scowns. Can't speak. Scott is at WUTTEHCHUZ. What to chose. And Roger, you at RogFormer, ROG Former.
.com.
No.
All right, sure.
You can follow the site at IrrationalPod, of course. Some other stuff, rate and review us on iTunes and Stitcher. Apparently, Spotify has podcasts.
Yeah, you need to get on that. I'll listen to it.
I'm going to work on getting us up there. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Check us out, the VG Evo Podcast Network. We're on there. Malicious Pod X, our sister podcast. Monthly Passions Podcast. Check that out as well. Waffles versus Pancakes. I'm on that. It's coming back soon, I promise. Well, it's still going. You can still listen to it, but... more stuff coming soon for that.
Cool.
Streaming over at twitch.tv/irrationalpassions and youtube.com/irrationalpassions. I got Let's Plays in the pipeline. I got to make it happen.
It's hot.
And tell your friends about the show. Word of mouth is the best way to spread the love. Roger, where can people find more of you on the internet?
YouTube.com/RogFormer, RogFormer.com, ROG Former. And you can just find me anywhere on those social medias. Probably Facebook.
Yeah.
Probably Snapchat.
Probably Snapchat. Roger Former on
Ooh,
Snapchat.
don't Snapchat me. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't Snapchat me.
Do it.
I don't like that. I get excited with Snapchat.
You're on a podcast with Caleb
Oh, yes,
Seithelmel.
bonus points.
Bonus points.
Do
Good
that
show.
with Caleb Seithelmel. I don't hate him, as contrary to a lot of beliefs. And we talk about everything pop culture, including video games. And we also love Alex O'Neill and Irrational Passions.
Aw. We love you too.
I'm happy.
Yeah, we do.
I love you, Scott.
You once threatened to send a cease and desist because we used the word bonus in our
Oh,
bonus
I actually
contest.
we should do that. That would be amazing. A lawsuit.
I'll say it. Talk about feuding podcasts.
So good.
You guys talk a lot of shit about me on that show.
100%. We also open up every week talking about Michael Martin in a good way. Because Michael Martin keeps on every week. He messages us privately. He's like, please talk about Street Fighter. I'm like, listen, man, we don't know anything about that.
I can talk about Street Fighter, and then Michael will be like, "You got everything wrong.
Yeah,
Fuck you."
Exactly. We only talk about what we want to talk about. Hopefully that aligns with you. So,
Mike's
yeah.
been on this show.
Yeah, we want to get him on our show too. We need to get him on our show. We need to get Chris Abbott again. We need to get a lot of people.
Yeah. It's a good
We're
show.
just lazy.
I listen to it. I really like it.
Thank you.
You guys have a good rapport.
We don't have good mics like us.
You met in real life for the first time recently.
Yeah, that was nice. We
What
hated each other.
what show? Yeah, of course. What show number was that? So people can-
71.
There you go.
There we go.
And for everything else, Irrational Passions, including new stuff coming to the site, new written articles and podcasts and all that, irrationalpassions.com, of course.
Awesome.
So, Roger, are you familiar with our closing segments?
The title?
No, not titles.
No. I remember
So-
it's like randomized. I
so
remember last time it was like Showtime or something like that.
Yes, typically we do, or sometimes if we don't go too long, we do like an off-topic, closing topic. Nobishin had a good idea for one. It's called Lore Dump.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted you to do one.
Okay. What is that?
So Lore Dump is where
I'm scared.
someone tries to explain the lore of something that they're very passionate about,
Ooh.
and the other cast members just riff on it while they try and explain it. So do you have something that you could do a lore dump on?
A lore dump.
Like explain the lore thoroughly, just for Scott and I to make jokes about it.
Shit. God damn it. You guys know I don't like anything. You guys know I hate myself.
Any like comics or any nerdy shit that you're into?
Nerdy
TV show?
shit. TV shows.
Yo, you could explain the lore of like Disney Channel original
Okay,
movies.
so what you could do is
Yeah.
you could explain the lore Call of Duty to us.
I don't
No,
know.
no. You
You
know,
don't
like
know?
Disney Channel original shows. You could totally pick one and explain the lore to us.
Fuck, dude, you hit me off guard. Dude, I would have totally done like okay, we're doing the one of Big Time Rush. Let's figure this out. Let's
Oh
figure
my
this-
god.
Let's figure out if I know this or I remember this. Okay, let's do this. Okay.
All right, you ready?
God damn it.
We should set a timer for this just so it doesn't go on for
How
too long.
long?
Let's do it 4 or 5 minutes.
Jesus, 5 minutes of this?
Don't worry, we'll interject a lot.
Oh, God, please do.
I'll set it on my phone.
Kendall, Carlos. Kendall, Carlos. Shit.
Are you ready?
James? Okay, yeah.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Big Time Rush is a show about 4 young men coming up from Minnesota.
Are they gay?
I mean,
I'm asking for a friend.
Listen, it's pretty much up in the air, right?
Multiple friends.
Multiple friends.
Listen, yeah, they're real close friends. So
they're fucking.
basically, and it gets even better. So they work at a supermarket all together. They're both idiots. They're all idiots, right? They're throwing around things. They're
Oh my
dumb.
god, I remember this show.
What was it called?
Big Time Rush?
Yeah. And so they worked at this place, and they were like, just
Don't they live in like Snowland, Canada?
exactly, like Minnesota or something like that. That's what I assume. I'm assuming it's Minnesota. They're all the same. Racism. So they go, and there's like this big shot producer, Gustavo. I keep calling him.
Is he
Frank.
played by Paul Giamatti?
No, he follows me on Twitter, so definitely not.
Paul Giamatti follows you on Twitter?
No, the guy that plays Big Time Rush boy, Gustavo. So Gustavo's in town.
Gustavo, I'll fucking break your legs.
Yeah, and the only black person they have on the show is his assistant, of course.
I don't even have to riff on that.
It's sad. So she's in the show, and then they're like, I think they might have a thing together, but whatever. He's like,
They're fucking?
maybe, I don't know. So then like
I don't even know what to say about this one.
So Gustavo is like having a bad time.
Is everyone fucking each other?
Pretty much. Like I'm pretty sure all the kids are fucking like everyone. So Gustavo is having a real bad time. He's like not hitting any hits. He's a major producer. He's not having a good time. So he goes to this random middle of nowhere and like, okay, we're doing like a mini like American Idol, right? Everyone's gonna come over. They're gonna come over. We're gonna have all
Who
these
plays
people.
Simon? Does Gustavo play Simon?
Pretty much, he is Simon, but he's like he talks like this, and he's like, oh, I got gold rings, hey,
Bippity boppity.
Bippity bops.
Hey, forget about it.
Forget about it. Yeah, exactly. And he wears like a weird hat. Awesome. So then I think of through a series of unfortunate events.
Where is Johnny Depp factor into this? I really need to know.
The children come to the audition, and they just want to make like some noise. They want to make fun of these people. So
They're just banging trash can lids together.
Exactly. No, they come in there and they're like, and the guy's like, get out of here, I'm Gustavo. And he's like, and they make a song. They're like, eat crap, or something like that. Like, eat a duty or whatever. And he's like,
Eat shit, Gustavo, get fucked.
no, he's like, it's really good. I'm shitting you not.
Their eat shit song is really good.
Yo, and they're like, he's like, this is really good. We need to sign those kids. And then they go, and him and the assistant, they go and they try to sign them. And then they're like, no, we can't.
So they're like signing their chest with an ink pen.
No.
You get it? He signed them.
All right. So then they go.
They can't all be winners.
So then they go to sign him, right? They sign him, and they're like, "Oh, we don't know what to do." So then they make a plan that the mother of one of them, like, comes with them and moves out with them, and then just takes care of all these children.
All 4 of these like hormone-induced teenagers,
Yeah,
right?
and like a little, and his
who are definitely fucking each other.
100%. And the little sister who's definitely getting fucked by someone.
Oh my god! Like the little sister, like 10.
I don't know. They have no morals.
Nickelodeon original show is
Exactly.
like these kids are just fucking.
Yeah. So then they go to L.A.
It's like Danny Phantom, but with dicks.
Exactly. So they go and they start doing a music career, and then they had some hits in real life. They're basically like the Monkees. I don't know if you remember the Monkees. Whatever, you guys.
I've seen the Monkees live.
They're like the Monkees.
That's how old I am.
Oh my god, they're like the Monkees, but like for modern day, and it's really shitty. And they've had some really good hits. You know, I remember there was this guy behind part of the show. There was this guy that looked a lot like Patton Oswalt, but not like discount Patton Oswalt. Behind the counter, and he was like friends with like the little sister, and like whatever. And
Oh my god, Roger!
listen, I don't know, some creepy shit was happening, and the guy was just like, he was on shenanigans all the time, and he was like, you guys can't do this, da, da, da. It was like really bad.
Isn't that like a big security guard guy?
Oh no, he was the Jesus Christ, he was the groundskeeper. How do I remember all of this? And he was the groundskeeper, and he was like really like deep voiced, and I think he was probably the voice of the father in Fairly Odd Parents. Also talking about voices, the voice of Timmy Turner is in the show.
Tara Strong.
Yeah, Tara Strong, and she plays the teacher, and she is very attractive. So yeah, it's that's pretty much the story of Big Time Rush, and I think that one of them made out with someone, and it was cool.
That was so incoherent. I couldn't couldn't.
I couldn't. I just can't. So
Yeah, it's floor dump.
So these kids are fucking each other, their teacher,
Yeah.
and the little sister's probably getting fucked
Like-
by the groundskeeper. What the fuck did you just tell me?
Basically, listen, I'm just telling
we're
you.
we're supposed to shit on it, not you.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to
Maybe
say?
it's just not a good product.
It isn't.
That's my timer, son.
All right.
You did it.
Thank you.
That was good.
Big Time Rush.
Both of these lore dumps have been very good. We've only done it twice.
What else? What was the other one?
I did Tales of Vesperia.
God.
Got real rough.
God.
They really laid into
I
it.
don't know anything. God damn it. I feel really bad about myself.
No, that was really good. That was
Thank
good. Good pull.
That was really cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry you didn't have. It was too much for you, Scott.
Love you, Scott.
But that's it. That's the show.
Awesome. Horrible show.
There has to be something that you're getting like, completely wrong there.
No.
Got it. I was probably all the fucking.
No, I mean, the fucking, of course, but like, no, like, that's serious. Like, they literally sang a song about eating a turd, and then, like, a turd, like, literally, that's the word. And then the guy's like, that's really good. And he was wearing glasses like that.
My gunners.
Yeah, basically.
He was gunned up.
Yeah, he was gunned up, and then,
Hold
he's
on.
What's up? Ask me a question.
Isn't this guy? Wasn't this the person who kind of looked a little like Greg?
No.
No,
This guy's way.
Not Greg Miller. Greg Blaney.
I don't know.
Blaney. Not
Maybe. What's his name? Gustavo Estepar.
Look up Gus from Big Time Rush right now, everyone.
All right. Gus from. I'm gonna look up right here. Second screen experience. Gus from Big Time Rush. Not my big fat Greek wedding. These are very. This guy.
that's
Yeah,
it.
this guy.
Yeah, this
He
guy.
does look like Greg. Holy
Gustavo.
shit.
like not like
Holy shit.
This is sister, I
Not-
think.
you wouldn't mistake him for Greg,
it's not-
but
it's
I
not
mean
sister.
like.
But
you
if
see
Greg was like 20 years older and still had hair, yeah, that's him.
Yeah, Gustavo.
Fuck. Wasn't he like? He was pretty chill though.
No, he was very off the handle. Like, that was his thing. He would get angry at the guys. He'd be like, you man. No, he would always say,
Oh, that's right. That was his shtick.
yeah, he'd be like, you dogs. Yeah, he'd be like, get the dogs in here. Get the dogs in here. You dogs.
That show was good.
It was a fun show. Also, they were secret agents for an episode, just like every show.
Naked Brothers Band.
Fuck that show.
Yep.
That was a bad show.
That was a bad show.
That was a really bad show. I remember the manager was a child, and he was trying to get with an older girl, and like they were fucking.
Yep. Thanks
was
for listening, everyone. Thanks for coming on, Roger. Thanks for hanging out at my house for this weekend.
Anytime, buddy.
I'm going to kick you out when we're done here.
Thanks for making me buy Cheez-Its.
I didn't make you buy the cheese.
Yeah, you made me
Do you
buy
want your fucking $4 back?
No. You can just keep my poor money.
Good, because I'm not giving it back after this fucking attitude.
I know you wouldn't have given that.
This has been fun, I guess. Thanks, Scott, for hanging out. Thank you, Danny Wiesner, for opening music of Two Player Co-op and our closing music of The World Is Saved. Thank you, guys. I love you all. Winky face. People can see you. Okay, Damien, go away. And thank
oh
you,
yeah,
everyone.
that was the gay friend we were asking.
Yeah,
for, by
that
the
was,
way.
that was. He definitely wants to know about Big Time Russia. How much dick they suck. Thank you to everyone who watched live and everyone who listened and participated and sent in questions, all that. We love you all so much. I've been your host, Alex O'Neill. Play your game, stay rational. We will talk to you all next week.
Bye-bye.
We have 2 titles. You want to read them, Scott? Oh, I didn't even send you the doc. They're Come At Me, Scrub Lord, I'm Scott, which I really like. The other is just Roger Pokorny. Roger's Pokorny.
Roger's Pokorny. I love that.
Roger Pokorny's number is what I'm going to write here.
I mean, if you want to. Like, I'm not a very narcissistic person.
So, bullshit.
No, I try not to be.
Bullshit again.
No, seriously. On a serious level, when I'm not joking, I don't like making things about myself.
Well, this episode's all
Fuck you,
about
it's
you.
all about me.
Roger, can you say this for me?
Yeah.
You're listening to Irrational Passions Podcast, episode 290.
You're listening to Irrational Passions, episode 290.
There's a podcast. You got to do it again. Rational Passions Podcast. Why does everyone say Irrational This isn't just...
Calm down. Calm down, Alex.
Hold on.
What else to say?
I'll give you a breather. Am I supposed to be saying
The second part, I can say the title.
Okay, you can say it. Okay.
No, let me just say it. What do we need to do?
You say just the first part. Rational Passions Podcast 290.
You're listening to Irrational Passions podcast 290.
Episode 290, yeah.
You're listening to Irrational Passions episode 290.
You
No,
missed
you're listening to.
Take a minute. Just take a fucking minute.
It's okay. I was like this too.
Right.
I was like this too.
You're listening to Irrational Passions podcast episode.
290. You fuck. 290. 290. You got this.
You're listening to Irrational Passions podcast episode 290.
Roger Pokorny's number.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Oh, bye-bye. That's it. That's
cool.
the show. You can stop recording. Scott.
Lit.
That's good.
That was actually really fun.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We love you all. Have a good night.
Bye.